everybody, Max and Brian here. We are going to play the original Legend of Zelda because very shortly we're going to be getting a closer look at Breath of the Wild, which seems to be kind of a throwback to this very first game. This is like, is this the first open world game?
Kind of. It's one of them.
Now we're playing this on an NES Mini, which is you might notice from the very short little cord.
Oh, Jesus,
hopefully I didn't
careful,
disconnect
man.
it. Anyway, so you played this game a million times, right?
Yeah, this is one of my first video games I ever played. I got an NES when I was like 5 or 6 years old, and I got a couple of games with it. And I think Punch-Out!, Metroid, Kid Icarus, and Zelda were some of my earliest ones.
So
Not
yeah.
You know, not counting Mario and
Do you have
stuff
any
like
crap in there? Any bad license games?
Not really. I actually got pretty lucky. I didn't really have any bad games to begin with. But Zelda's one of the original ones that's just I really love because when we were kids, back before there was an internet, there was so much mystery around games, and you didn't know really anything, and you had to believe what people told you.
Yeah, like their uncle worked at Nintendo.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I've been playing this game every year for my whole life. You know, I'm pretty good at it. I get my butt kicked sometimes. I still die. I've never done one of those, like, you know, play the whole game without dying type of runs. But I really enjoy it because it's like, it's just big and vast, and you don't really have to play it in order. You can sequence break. Like, I don't have to go to the first temple first.
Yeah. So I'm more of a Link to the Past kid. Like, that was the first Zelda game I fell in love with. And it's kind of hard to go from that back to this just because it's like technically, mechanically very different.
Mm-hmm.
But you pointed out
pretty similar.
That like Link to the Past is much more guided, much more linear. Whereas this is like, take this.
Yeah,
I
think that sort of like feeling that a lot of people praise Metroid for, which is sort of like a game that just like leaves you in isolation. You have that here too. I mean, if you think about the human characters in this game, it's you as a boy, like a little kid, and then there's just a bunch of old people. Like there's an old man that lives in a house that gives you a letter to give it to an old lady so she'll start making potions. That's in here. She actually won't talk to you until she's just here. She's like, oh, I got nothing to say to you, boy.
I love that if that happened now in a game, they'd be like, is this busted?
Yeah.
There's not even like a comment or anything?
Yeah.
Like,
you've got the old man that gives you the sword. That mother. Then you've got Ganon, who's a pig. And then you've got Zelda, who you see at the end. But other than that, like, there's pretty much no people in this game. It's just a kid.
Yeah, and Octoroks and gnomes.
Yeah, weird
old
little animal
rock
friends.
Guys and
so we're going to head over to the first dungeon right now. But the reason we're playing this is because Breath of the Wild, we are hours, if not moments away from finding out exactly when we'll be playing that game, how much it will be, we're going to get to see more of it with the Nintendo Switch
reveal. What's it going to do on the Switch? Like, is there going to be any bells or whistles or whatever?
Exactly. And it's really cool because this, it took a long time for The Legend of Zelda to become portable. It wasn't on the original Game Boy, although you could play Link's Awakening there. Eventually, on Game Boy Advance, they put out this classic Nintendo series, and they put this game out for $20, which, of course, I bought. And then a couple years later, you're able to download it digitally on the 3DS eShop. So I bought this game, I don't know, every chance I could for the longest time. I've played it front to back probably, 30 times. Like, it was actually one of those things, like, when I first started dating my wife, she told me she really liked this game. And we just spent a weekend playing it once, and I handed her the controller, and she sort of just, like, went with it.
That's awesome.
And she beat the game in front of me, and I was like, okay, I got to start saving up for a ring, because
that's awesome.
This is legit right here.
Yeah, I think my fiance is actually more into Zelda than I am.
Yeah. Zelda's, like, it's an awesome thing, and it's one of those things where, like, Nintendo's handled it pretty well, aside from, like, a couple of, like, hiccups here and there, but we get a new one like every 5 years, maybe. It's not like one of those, like, it's sort of like their Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say it sounds stupid, but it sounds good when you say it. I think.
Yeah, it's kind of like a special thing.
Yeah.
So
it's also like there's never like the worst Zelda game is the like in television one.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
There hasn't really been a bad one.
Which are like weird and licensed and
and people also like they have everyone has their favorite.
Yep.
And everyone's kind of got like they're all,
My first death.
Oh, look what you did.
It's Big Baby. All the comments are already like, he's bad at the game.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so the reason we're playing this is because Breath of the Wild is right on the forefront of everyone's conversation. And that game is set up very similar to this one in that they just like let you walk out and there you are. Like it's a completely open world. You can go get the fire rod before you get the cool shield, and you can like surf on your shield and stuff like that. Like there's just like a whole bunch of like you can play things out of order. I don't really know how temples or dungeons are going to work in that game, but if they're anything like this, like you saw me walk over and fight those big goblin dudes, those moblins, and get those bombs. I could have gone a screen down and gone to the third temple and just walked in and probably got my butt kicked.
Yeah.
But instead I'm going to start here.
Well, I love that, like, you know, this was groundbreaking when it came out. And I really like the idea that Breath of the Wild is going to be returning to that, like, just carte blanche, like you're on your own, like figure it out. Like we see that a little bit with you know like the Souls games and like Bloodborne and stuff, where they're kind of like figure it out, you know. And it's not like, oh, here's your save point, like go to the next level. It's like you got to kind of make your own, you know, make your own progress.
And I think that's a really good point. The Souls games have really sort of like defined what a modern Zelda can be like. I think he doesn't like when you do that. That's such a weird thing, right? That you can shoot that old man and his fire shoots at you. But nowadays, like you're kind of like open world games are a dime a dozen, right? We get a new one every 3 weeks. So to look at Zelda as one of the first ones and understand that a new Zelda game's coming out, you're like, what are they going to do that's different? Like,
how do you make it new?
Yeah, what's Nintendo's weird version of it?
You know, still keeping it Zelda. I always compare stuff like Skyrim or The Witcher to Zelda.
Totally.
Obviously, they've taken their cues from it, but at the same time, those are also there's character customization in Skyrim, and then there's a much more kind of rigid story in The Witcher. And those, you know, once they open up, but they don't just throw you out there. And I kind of love that, like that approach to gameplay, where you get through maybe an introductory cutscene, and then they're just like, hey, guess what? You're alone here.
Yeah, and I think it's why a lot of people are not crazy about the first few hours of, say, a game like Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword, because it's so handholdy, and it doesn't just like, it's like, I don't know, it's like, I feel like a dog sitting at the back door of a house, like looking through the screen at a bunch of squirrels that are outside. Yeah. And my master's standing there talking to me for a half an hour, and my tail's wagging, and I'm like, let me out and just let me go nuts.
Yeah, you just want to go play. I always compare like the Assassin's Creed games, where it feels like being on a tour through a really interesting museum, and you just want to like wander off by yourself, and they're like, oh no, you got to follow this man on the horse, and if you don't follow him, you're in trouble. Yep. Stay with the group, please.
Now, one thing I do hope they don't bring back is this incessant beeping noise, which I spent probably a significant portion of my life listening to.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm good at this game, but I'm also like the hitboxes in this game are really weird. And Ryan Scott, who's a friend of ours, explained it to us recently about how they work from the left. So, do I need a key? Man, amateur hour over here.
Well, you're talking the whole time.
Screwing things up left and right. But yeah, it's it's one of those things where I kind of hope they don't bring that back, because it's just a lot of beeping. These guys don't give you anything. I always call them Hershey Kisses.
Hershey Kisses, yeah.
They look like little kissy boys.
So I'm really excited. There's that new Zelda art book that just got localized.
Yeah, there's 2 versions of that book, by the way.
Art and Artifacts, I think.
Yeah.
There was the Hyrule Historia, which was supposedly trying to create like a cohesive universe for Hyrule, which I totally hate. I like it more that these are independent fairy tales, but some people just don't like mystery, and they like to have facts thrown at them.
Yeah,
what you did.
Yeah, I'm really annoyed at that Zelda timeline thing that they're always trying to legitimize, and I'm just like, how about like...
Just let it go.
Yeah, it's like saying there's a Peter Pan timeline. It's like, no, there's just a new one every couple years.
Like, let your childhood imagination like leave some things hanging. You know? The mystery is the fun part there.
Not everything has to be like a cinematic universe.
Yeah, I bought the Hyrule Historia hoping that it would be more of an art book than it was. It's much more of like kind of a guide to lore. But I'm really excited about Art and Artifact because it has a lot of just old concept art for the first game and the second game,
which is gorgeous, and I think it's what they're really leaning into. Have you seen like the modern Breath of the Wild concept art or official promo art? Like, they're totally going for that. Like, it's a boy, and you can see a mountain, and maybe you can climb to it.
Yeah.
And what they're saying now, which you couldn't do back in the NES, was if you see that mountain, you can actually walk to it and find out what's there, which is kind of awesome. I really like that sort of like. You look at something off in the distance and you're like, how do I get there? Like, how do I become the king of that place?
I mean, that's something that really only video games can do.
Yeah.
Get that compass. Get that delicious triangle pie.
Really like that noise.
I love also how cartoony the original Zelda games were.
Yeah.
Like they weren't even anime looking. They were very Disney-ish,
It also does some really smart stuff with sound. Like you'll see it soon, but when I'm like a room or two away from the boss, you'll hear him, which is like not really a thing that games did back in the day. You little son of a
Get those Hershey Kisses.
little kissy boys. But yeah, like another thing I really love about this game, which I absolutely hope they bring back for Breath of the Wild, is when you beat this game and you put your name in as Zelda, there's a second quest where all the locations of every item and every weapon and every dungeon in the game are remixed, and the layout of the dungeons are completely different too. I really
You got
need
the boomerang.
There we go.
Cool. I love the boomerang.
So now watch. I'm going to go in the next room, and you're going to actually start hearing this boss breathing.
Oh, whoa, that's creepy. Also, I hate these hands.
I know, because if they
Are
grab
those-
you, you go back to the beginning of the
That's
level.
so annoying.
Which I absolutely think they'll bring back. But yeah, I would love if you beat Breath of the Wild and there's a second quest and everything's in different orders.
Be crazy.
Can I get a heart? Just one.
Don't you want money?
I don't want money.
You can have money. You can take money with you after you die, didn't you know?
All right, let's see if I can do this with one heart. I'm gonna have to rely on some bombs.
Who's your least favorite Zelda enemy?
I don't like that crab. There's a giant crab that you have to hit with. There we go. Didn't like that. I don't like that at all.
I don't like the lights.
Yeah.
Ironically.
Oh yeah. I mean those big blob asses that steal your shield are
Those dirty
awful.
baskets.
I don't like those dudes one bit.
Yeah.
They're real bad. You want to do some gambling?
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna go gamble, and we're gonna make this an interactive experience. So really, my thing, this is not usually how I play Zelda. I went to the first dungeon first, but usually I get a bunch of hearts and crap in the overworld, so I'm just sort of like doing awesome, and then I go in there and I'm a little bit better. But
Instead, you died 3 times.
Said I died 3
demonstrate.
times. Who's counting?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna take you to one of the first little secrets I found when I was a kid. And again, like if you don't have a map back in the day, you pretty much just like burned random bushes and bomb things, kind of like what you do as an actual kid.
Yeah.
So there's this really cool sort of sense of discovery with things. Oh, you
Dirty little hedgehogs.
I never really understood like what those guys are, but I'm glad they exist. All right,
What, Octoroks?
Yeah,
They're octopus rocks that spit rocks at you.
we go.
Oh!
All right, so pick one, 1, 2, or 3.
3.
Ah, all right, we're gonna do one more. We need enough rupees to buy the fire.
Left.
1. Oh my God, Max, you are the absolute worst.
I'm not a gambling man. Don't know what to tell you.
All right, well, we lost all the money we earned.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Now we're gonna head over to the second
I
temple.
guess you could say we're a couple of real high rulers.
Yes.
You know, like a Zelda gambling joke.
Yes, but we lost all of our money, so we're a Zelda gambling joke.
Yeah, we are.
All right. Well, I was trying to get 40 rupees, because I believe it's 60, because if we get 60, we can get the fire. If we get the torch.
I love how even in Zelda there's like inflation.
Yeah.
Like newer games, you're like, no, you need like 900.
Well, you know what's cool
Go to
about this
hell.
game? There's a bunch of stores throughout the game, which is one of the other human characters in the game is the shopkeeper, and different stores sell things for different prices, which I always thought was really cool as a kid.
I get just acute anxiety at buying things in RPGs and being like, oh, what store sold that? If there's like a different one that sells something different someplace else.
I don't like that at all.
No, thank you.
Mm-hmm. I like RPGs that like sort of automatically like nudge you towards the good thing or like level you up and like basically if you're carrying stuff, they're like, you should wear this. I don't know why he went in the hole like that. Okay, you weird dude.
Strange little helicopter boys. Oh, these old boys. Oh man, I love how I'm like I said, much more familiar with Link to the Past, but I love how there's scenes in that are just basically high-res versions of stuff from this.
Yep.
But it's a totally, it's a different game too.
Yep. So now we got our first heart container in the wild. That's always a fun one.
God damn,
There
you
we
remember
go.
where everything is,
Yeah.
huh? Oh, it's that little dog.
So you have these guys, these little bear boys. They're weirdos. They give you stuff, and you can use it to buy stuff. But also, there are certain people who like you burn their house or bomb the wall, and you come in and they're like, "You broke my door," and then you have to pay them money.
That's really weird.
How weird is that? Here's
Yeah.
another little secret not a lot of people know about.
Is it how to die by a plant? Oh, whoa.
Yep.
Whoa. What's that?
Through the ceiling.
Oh. Good to know.
Yeah.
Look at
so
you.
Technically, you don't need to grind at all, but if I can find a store, I'm gonna buy it. A little thing. We have a few minutes now. We have 10 seconds actually. All right. Well, that's a Legend of Zelda for the NES.
I might be checking out this fine game. I had never heard of it before today. What a strange experience it is to learn about this old classic game.
I'm gonna use all my bombs on these little garbage boys.
Do it. I hate these guys.
Coming up on Up at Noon, Resident Evil 7 is a return to the series' survival horror roots, Scalebound got canceled, that sucks, and Dear Power Rangers movie. Show us the Zords already. All that and more right now on Up at Noon Live.
Hi there. Hello and welcome to Up at Noon. This is IGN's weekly variety comedy stupidity show. We also get a little serious every now and then.
Sometimes
I'm Brian
we get real
Altano.
serious.
We do. Wow.
Yeah, real
that
serious.
escalated quickly. I'm Brian Altano. This is Max Scoville. We have a very awesome show for you today. You're probably sitting there going like, what am I doing watching this? The Nintendo Switch thing is not for another 7 hours. We're just making a whole event out of the day, and part of that is doing Up at Noon. Don't forget you can watch Up at Noon on IGN.com, on PS4, on Xbox One, Apple TV, Roku, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube.
And some smart fridges.
That's true.
That joke hasn't gotten old.
Somebody actually sent us a picture of them doing that at a Best Buy.
That's
so
the thing.
thank you
CES
for
has
that.
lots of smart fridges. Also, we are on Twitter. Use the hashtag #UpAtNoon to send us questions or tell us if our audio levels are off or if there's something in our nose, whatever. It's
Can
all
you see
good.
that from here?
I don't know. Some people have 8K TVs at this point. We're in the future now. We would like to thank our sponsor, Wendy's. If you're unfamiliar, Wendy's makes delicious hamburgers. You can go eat them.
That's not their tagline at all.
I think that's their tagline. I'm pretty sure. Wendy's, they make
can go
delicious
eat them.
hamburgers. You can go eat them.
That's not. That's their way. Just
No, you hear that on the
describing-
radio all the time.
Describing the act
That's the
of
name of
eating
the.
their.
Yeah.
That's not it.
Anyway, yeah. So we've got a great show today. If you're expecting lots of Nintendo Switch stuff, anyway, if you're expecting that, we're not going to be talking about that really because that all comes later.
Yeah, it's tonight.
Yeah,
I'll be hosting that tonight. That'll be a good time. We're doing a pre and post show, 7:30. The event's at 8, and then afterwards a post show. But before that,
Yeah.
let's get spooky.
Yeah, we have a special guest, Tim Turry from Capcom. Come on up here. Capcom on up here. Does that work? No? Hey, what's up?
Hey,
How's it going, man?
It's so
good to
good.
see you, dude.
It's
Thank
good
you.
to see
Thank you
you
for
guys.
coming.
Thanks for coming by.
You made a long trek from several blocks away where Capcom's offices are located.
Oh my God! Yeah, I'm breathless.
Yeah.
But it was. I feel like it's worth it.
It is
Yeah,
worth
it's
it.
worth it.
So this is it's January, the scariest time of the year.
Yes.
Commonly known as.
Yes, of
Spookiest
course.
month.
Resident Evil 7 we are what days, weeks away from this game?
Yeah, less than 2 weeks now.
Less than 2 weeks. Everything we know so far is that this is a sort of the third time we've seen this franchise not rebooted, but kind of taken in a different direction. It started as a sort of like 3/4 angle top-down survival horror game that had kind of isometric weird camera angles. Then it became sort of this over-the-shoulder third-person, Leon trying to save the president's daughter situation, which I adore. And now
he did it.
He did it.
He did a good job.
Spoilers if you haven't finished that game.
Oh my gosh,
He does it.
I'm sorry.
And now we've got a first-person sort of survival horror game that I think when people first saw, they said, "Well, we've seen a lot of horror games in the first person, but this is a Resident Evil game, right? Like, no, let's not make any mistakes about this. This is a Resident Evil game."
Yeah, through and through, and like. I understood some of the questions that people had when they first saw it. It was revealed at E3 last year. I can say last year now. It was very spooky, atmospheric. It was kind of establishing like, hey, we want to scare people again.
Right.
But you can still fight back with it being scary. And some of the stuff we've been showing off recently is the things I've been most excited about. Is the fact that you can fight off. There's pistols, there's shotguns, there's flamethrowers. You have. Even more that you can fight back with, but it's not. You mentioned Resident Evil 4. It's not. Every single minute you're going to be gunning something down. Very deliberate, regretting every bullet spent. I feel like.
Right.
Like there's moments where it reminded me of playing the original Resident Evil's game, the original Resident Evil games where. You're about to make a trek into a basement. It's filled with these terrifying monsters. We're calling them the Molded. They're these weird kind of black...
The Molded.
Molded. Yeah, they look like they're made out of mold. They kind of like will materialize out of the walls and
that's
from the
awful.
ground.
I don't like
it's
that
great.
one bit.
No, yeah.
I have
You-
horrible
you're gonna hate it.
allergies. I don't like it one bit.
Yeah.
You've like it's very weird that like a single descriptor will just immediately disgust me, but that worked. This
Yeah.
is like there's something just
wet and raw and gross about this game that I
know
can't
what?
wait to explore.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I don't think this house is up to code one bit.
No, definitely
I think there's
not.
some water damage, and that structural support looks a little bit unwieldy.
So we've talked a lot about the sort of connections to the franchise's roots in terms of weaponry, in terms of item conservation, in terms of healing items and stuff like that, right? But there's also, narratively, there's some stuff that you guys haven't really talked about yet.
Right.
But it's there.
Yes.
So we can expect it.
Yeah, so the game takes place, it's the latest installment in the Resident Evil timeline. You know, it takes place after the events of Resident Evil 6. Obviously, compared to 6, which is this huge globe-trotting adventure, 7 is totally zoomed down. You're playing an everyman named Ethan, and you are trapped in the Baker estate. So again, you know, mentioned dilapidated house.
Sure.
Not the Baker family, not the best property owners.
No.
And so, yeah.
Slumlords.
Yeah. They're not taking very good care of their house. They don't take very good care of you while you're
Full
there.
of bees.
Yeah, that's accurate.
And whatever that is.
Yeah, there would also be a sort of a hornet's nest that you're looking at there.
So I was going to ask you about that. One of the things that I really love about Resident Evil, obviously, it was about, you know, zombies and monsters and stuff like that. But you do get this weird, not necessarily, I guess, campy at times, but there's sort of like just weird ass zombie monsters. Like there was zombie sharks. There were the weird gorillas that live in the basement of Resident Evil 0, which terrify me to this day. Are we going to see like weird animal stuff in this game? Is there going to be some sort of like creature aspect to it?
So the molded that I described there is and now you're seeing like the twisted insects that live in the old house on the Baker's estate. So those are the monsters that we've revealed so far. Like so far, and there are more horrors that await. But the Baker family has been a big focus for us so far because, you know, yes, like you've been fighting creatures a lot throughout the entire Resident Evil series, and that continues here. But for one of the first times I feel like in the series, there's actually like a more firm personification of the enemies that you're fighting the entire time. Like you spend a lot of the time fighting Jack Baker, his wife Marguerite, both of which have very different strategies. Baker's just this very, you know, almost like slasher horror villain type, busting through walls with all sorts of garden supplies from you know, shovels to other implements and just trying to, it just keeps on coming. Marguerite, she harnesses the power of insects and bugs.
That's awful.
And
So-
it comes after you.
So it seems there is sort of like a Nemesis style kind of persistent threat where these guys return and this woman returns. And I think that makes more sense than sort of having, you know, like a funny plant trying to kill you or a shark. It seems like all of this is a little more grounded in reality.
It's definitely a different tone, especially from what we've shown so far. But like, I can assure you that there are those, there's some quirkiness going on in there. You know, it is definitely of all the Resident Evil games that, especially, you know, the mainline games, I feel like this is the most grounded, especially, you know, like the RE engine's new engines going for photorealism, which just in the visuals is obviously grounding it. But there is still a little bit of goofiness in there that I love.
Good. I wanted to ask one question. I'm less versed in Resident Evil because I'm a huge baby. Brian played all of them, but I kind of observed friends playing them growing up from underneath blankets, of
course,
covering my eyes and such. And I've been wanting to get in the series, but obviously, like it's numerous games deep, and there is an existing mythology. Would you say this is a good jumping-on point for people who aren't, you know, as familiar?
100%. Like this is, of course, that's, you know, of course I'm going to say that, right? Like I wouldn't Capcom. But like Brian mentioned with Resident Evil 4, which I think was previously an awesome jumping-on point because it was so different from the previous Resident Evils. Resident Evil 7, again, you know, even though it retains those elements that we were talking about from the core, you know, 1 through 0, I guess we would say. It's got, you know, inventory management, you're going to safe rooms, collecting ammo, making every shot count, combining items to make health, finding keys, unlocking parts of the mansion. It has those elements, but it's through first person. And that's a very familiar, you know, control language that people have gotten familiar
also
with.
Scarier than, you know, third person because you can't see what's behind you.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, is third person, especially the fixed camera angles we're talking about, and even 4, it's very zoomed in on Leon. You have your blind spots, but first person, obviously, you can't see what's behind you. You can't see immediately to your side. So it's a different flavor of horror, but it's still terrifying.
Now, speaking of things that you can't see, there are sort of secrets and puzzles and mysteries about this game and this world that the community has just gone, they've completely latched onto. And it's actually not, I haven't really seen anything like this since, it feels like the 90s, where like people would get together in the lunchroom and just like discuss theories and maybe lie, make up stuff that's not really in the game.
My friend Tim, who works at Capcom, told me that there's a secret here.
Everyone has a friend named Tim who works at Capcom.
There's it seems like that just from the demos that people have been able to piece together a lot of the story and a lot of other secrets, and they've been able to beat sort of almost sequence break and get through sections faster or differently. Is there tons of that in the main game? Are people going to be like peeling this thing apart for years to come?
Yeah, even through playing it through once, there's elements of the game that you'll want to go through and dig into. Certain events can play out slightly differently, and when it gets into just talking about the story and trying to piece everything together, I feel like you're going to have a lot of that, water cooler or Twitter conversation that goes around. Obviously, the beginning hour demo, which you were talking about, is this bespoke thing. Actually, just for fun, I'll put the.
Oh no, not that awful thing. I don't know if you can show this. It's supposed to be safe for work.
Oh, this is very nice.
It's the dummy finger.
It is the dummy finger.
So
it moves, it wiggles.
That's right. It's got an articulation there. So that was a point of like theorizing and everything.
That is really cool.
For the beginning hour demo, but so there's going to be an element of that. There's a lot to figure out with the with the story, the new threads. I'm excited to see people come together and try to piece things together and really slot it into the franchise.
I like that you've retained that idea of just having weird keys, no matter what game. It's like what architect designed this house? So now Max and I are both huge fans of PSVR. I think I
like to refer to us as owners of expensive hats, but sure,
true.
that works.
Fancy mind hats. And this is obviously one of the biggest, probably the biggest game coming to PSVR. I'd say in terms of scope, in terms of length, just production value. This is a very different experience than I think a lot of PSVR fans are used to, because we've gotten sort of like bite-sized demos and weird little indie games and stuff like that, and a couple like a little more robust things like Batman.
Honestly, one of the first things that I saw in PSVR was the kitchen, which was kind of early form of.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. It was even revealed before we confirmed it was part of Resident Evil, that universe. So yeah.
Now, like I'm not going to ask you how much scary it is, because I know it is. I know that there's something about playing this game in VR that just completely changes your perception of the way you handle the world. What percentage of people do you think are going to play through this entire game? Do you think this is something that this feels like almost the ultimate challenge? Like it's like hard mode baked in without having to go into the menu or anything.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned like the ultimate challenge, and that was one of the first questions I had for the dev team when I found out it was going to be in first person in VR. Is like, did you pull any punches here? Are you worried that VR will make it too scary? And they're like, if you sign up for VR, if you play this in PlayStation VR, like that's on you. Have fun. But to speak to how it changes it, so the entire game, content-wise, from beginning to end, it's the same game. So same conversations you have, like someone who played it on Xbox One versus someone who played it all in PlayStation VR. Whether you played it in VR or not. Same conversation, same content. There's certain things that will be different, obviously, like you can kind of peek around corners and see if someone's coming without them seeing you. That's a cool little bonus. But
interesting.
But the element of feeling, like that sense of presence of being there, for example, the beginning hour demo that we mentioned, like that was updated and can be fully played in PlayStation VR as well now. And I played through that. I ran through that multiple times. You encounter one of the molded creatures that we mentioned before. I had done that so many times. I think I was just capturing some footage for it or something. I was like, okay, this guy, I got it. And then I played it again after that in PSVR for the first time. And when I entered that room and kind of had headphones on and heard him sort of like slurp down from the ceiling.
It's another very gross slurp.
We'll run with that.
I love that.
SLRPT, I think. Let's go with. And just I hesitated. I felt hesitation where usually I've played so many horror games my entire life that I just feel like I've been so desensitized to some of it and just ready to go and watched a lot of movies and TV shows. And that hesitation that I felt where like, oh man, I don't know what to do because he's right there and that's really intimidating was new to me. Even though I had played through that section, a dozen times or more.
No, I mean that's the magic of VR. I don't know if magic is the right word exactly, but the fact that it does make things seem that much more realistic. And, I don't know if I'm even gonna touch this in VR. I think I might just take my chances with the.
Oh, I'm doing it for sure.
Vanilla version.
I'm going in there for sure.
The nice thing is, Max, especially if you try to tip your toes into the waters of VR, the terrifying waters, you could play like a half hour, an hour with it, and then take it off and play as much as you want without it, and keep going the same playthrough back and forth to your comfort.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to get into any spoiler stuff in terms of like end game, but when you finish this game, will you be able to like select sections or chapters or anything like that and return and maybe like show off a part of it that you wanted to show? Like that part's the scariest thing in the world. I want to show my buddy that in VR.
Yeah. So you save your game. You can save your game. It saves automatically, but you also have manual saves throughout the entire
cool.
game. Kind of like it's like a nod to the typewriter, I feel like, but
Yeah.
it's like a cassette recorder. It's in the safe rooms. So
I'm glad you guys updated the tech.
Of course,
Yeah.
you got to keep current, right? Obviously, and VHS tapes, of course. But
The Baker family just got Betamax. Very excited.
it's an exciting time. So you can keep on saving your game along, and that's a great idea, and go show off specific parts that you think would be like, oh man, I need to show my friend Terry that in VR. I don't know why Terry, but
Now, Tim, when's this game out?
this is coming out January 24th.
So very, very close.
Yeah.
Now, you have the option of buying the game for $59.99 for PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
That's right.
And it's I'm not going to bug you about the Switch. We'll talk tomorrow maybe. But there's also a version of this game that comes with this giant funny finger, but a house.
That's right. So you guys have an awesome unboxing video of the collector's edition of Resident Evil 7. It comes with a replica of the mansion, this dummy finger, which also is a USB.
Oh, good.
And some other cool collectibles in there. Sorry. Sorry about
It's
that.
very unsettling.
Where to see somebody pulling a finger apart, not hearing a fart
but
noise.
you know what? Like it can be hard to find.
Yeah.
So while supplies last, but check out that unboxing video if you haven't seen it. It's good stuff.
And the VR stuff is going to be available at launch.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly. You buy the game and you have PSVR, you can play the whole game in VR.
Awesome. That's so cool. Resident Evil 7, just a few weeks away. Buy it or buy the house version and crap your pants in your own home because it's going to get scary. Coming up next, Netflix made a video game, and it's not that great. Let's check it out. Thanks a lot, Tim.
You're welcome.
Hey everyone, it's Brian and Max. We love watching movies and we love playing video games, but rarely do the two combine until now when Netflix has made an original video game.
Yeah, you could call it that. Yeah, so this is called the Netflix Infinite Runner. I have my doubts about whether or not it's actually infinite. They've got some of their original characters here, Pablo Escobar, Marco Polo. They invented both of those characters. They're not historical figures. Piper Chapman from Orange is the New Black, and of course, Mike Wheeler from Stranger Things.
Yeah, this is an odd choice because they just canceled Marco Polo. So
let's start with that one.
Okay.
Basically, here's what the game looks like. You're Marco Polo.
Are you
you're running
collecting
around.
like horns full of mead?
Yeah, and dodging the same
You got a double jump.
racial stereotype. You get a double jump, basically. Yeah, and so they got a little chiptune remix of the original theme.
The hit song from Marco Polo recently.
And I summoned my friend who's going to help me fight these guys.
He sent them into the sky. What does that say?
Oh, and I died.
All right.
All right, so let's try Pablo Escobar. Let's see
I
what
love this
Mr.
show.
Narcos
Oh, there's a
does.
monkey.
Oh, I'm going to get the cocaine, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You can collect cocaine.
I don't even know what I'm dodging here. Like the yellow things. What are those supposed to be? I don't watch the show, so like, what is that, a fence?
It's
Oh,
a
and he's-
cage. They're
he's
trying to
become-
lock him up. It's a.
You can't even jump when you're powered up. What?
Try
So
that one again. Hold on.
All right.
That was a cage because they're trying to put him in jail. Or
sure?
it's one of those things that like hotel attendants use to bring your bags upstairs.
Is that like a key plot point in the show?
Yeah, he's a criminal, so the cops don't want him.
No, but the luggage part.
No.
So it's not like a luggage rack.
The elephant. I like all the usage of animals in this game. All right.
Okay.
How are you supposed to dodge that?
Yeah, you can't jump when you're powered up. Anyway, let's check out the Orange is the New Black one, which I don't watch that show, so I don't know why she's grabbing roosters and dodging large black and white pagers.
Oh, that's food trays.
Oh, okay.
From the prison lunch.
Yeah.
What?
So here's the thing. I respect what Netflix is sort of attempting to do here.
Yeah.
But you could have gotten someone to do this for free better. Like this is something that fans would do. Like I'm surprised there's not like a strange here. Your friends show up.
Oh, great. But why are you fighting trays?
I don't know, because trays are things people fight with in prison, I guess.
I mean, there's been a lot of episodes of that show. I don't remember if there was an episode where like they throw a tray or a cup at somebody. Can you actually escape jail? I think you're out.
I don't think
you're
you
almost
can.
out.
Yeah, you think so, but it's an infinite runner. You run all you want. You never get out of jail. Okay, so then this cop shows up.
And arrest you?
So that's the thing is, I don't think it's actually an infinite runner. I've gotten this high score. It's like Ski Free where that Yeti comes out.
Okay, so no matter what happens, you're caught.
Yeah, here's Stranger Things where you get waffles, which Mike Wheeler doesn't even like have.
That's not even his thing.
Also, like if yeah, if you show this to somebody, you're like, here's a Stranger Things game, but they'd be like, oh, of course it is.
Yeah, and it's also like they didn't really pick an art style. Like it's not 8-bit or 16-bit. It's just sort of like retro.
Oh, look, 11's here, looking like a awful little Funko Pop fan art or something. This is I really want to like this, but it's bad.
Yeah.
It's very bad. The different size pixels thing is especially
These
bad.
shows are great. That's my issue. Like the shows are really good. Narcos and Stranger Things are two of my favorite shows, probably of all time. But this is a weird choice.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see how far we can get. If we can escape.
Oh, no, we can't. There's the Demogorgon.
Oh, so he gets you no matter what,
See?
and you get sad. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that's what it's like when a TV streaming device makes an endless runner that ends. I don't really know what else to say. Thanks.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Netflix.
The
but
shows
maybe-
are still great. Go to Netflix and watch all your
Yeah.
favorite shows. They're great shows.
You know what? I've always joked that like Netflix is probably my favorite PS4 game.
Yeah.
I don't think it's my favorite PC game. I don't like this game one bit.
Thanks for watching.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back doing Up at Noon yet again. We're joined by Caleb Lawson. You work here at IGN. You are a huge
do.
Platinum Games fan, and I'm sure you
I
were
am.
heartbroken at the news that their big Microsoft exclusive game Scalebound got canceled.
There might have been a few tears involved, yeah.
What-
It's been a rough week.
So, quick catch up. What was Scalebound?
So Scalebound was a game directed by Hideki Kamiya, the director of Bayonetta, Resident Evil 2, Devil May Cry, Okami, Beautiful Joe. Dude has a really good record, right? Scalebound was his next big game. It was an action RPG, a 4-player co-op action RPG.
Wow.
Drop-in, drop-out co-op with giant bosses and a giant AI-controlled companion, kind of like The Last Guardian. So it was a lot.
It was
That's-
ambitious.
Yeah, I was going to say ambitious is the word to describe that. Now, this was in development for a few years. It was a Microsoft exclusive, one of the most gorgeous games that they're making or that they were working on. And I think it was interesting to see them kind of lean into a Japanese developer for an exclusive game because we haven't really seen anything on this level since something like Blue Dragon. Very, very long time ago.
Yeah, Lost Odyssey.
Now, this game was unfortunately canceled this week.
Yeah.
And I'm really sad about that on sort of an artistry level because there's so much involved here that now just goes away. And
Yeah.
what happens to everything we're looking at here, right? Does this just get shelved, trashed, put on a hard drive somewhere?
Well, so that's the question, right? I think the biggest question that we still don't have an answer to is who owns the IP.
Right.
Who owns Scalebound? Microsoft has canceled it, but does Platinum have the ability now to shop it around to someone else,
I believe I remember.
find funding and make it?
I believe I read that Platinum still retains rights to like the name, but
So we don't know that.
Do we not?
We don't know anything about
Okay.
that. That's the thing is,
so we're
IP ownership is one of those weird things, and in the past, Platinum hasn't really owned much of their IP, right?
Right.
Like, the whole issue with Bayonetta, right, was that Sega owned Bayonetta.
Yep.
So in order to get Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U, basically Sega had to be involved with all that.
which is why you see a lot of licensed stuff from them as a brand, but we haven't seen. I mean, even like Beautiful Joe you mentioned, like is sort of a Capcom thing way back.
That was
in the day.
Capcom, yeah. I mean, Capcom owns that IP. IP ownership rate is, this is sort of super inside baseball, but it's all down to the contracts. And, without knowing what the contract was and who signed what and who retained ownership on what, we don't know. What I do know, though, right, is that this game was super, super personal to Kamiya.
Yeah.
This was a passion project that he'd wanted to make for years. Actually, I think it's, in some ways, he talked about how it was about his relationship with his father. It was some deep stuff that meant a lot to him. So I'm assuming if there's a way for them to revive it, if there's a way for them to retain ownership, they may want to.
Right.
Or maybe just cut your losses and run, right? When you pour that much of yourself into it and it gets canceled.
I guess so. It's very different than say like making a movie or something where you can just they had like a proof of concept for Deadpool a couple years ago and they put it out and it turned into a full movie.
Yeah.
This is the opposite. This was supposed to be a game and it's playable. Someone is playing it.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, this is pre-alpha gameplay, but this is something. This isn't like a trailer. This
Yeah.
isn't like pre-rendered. This is like a prototype of some sort.
Yeah.
Like, they had something of a system there.
I think the press got to play it at Gamescom in 2015.
Yeah. And like you think that even if they're not going to be like making this massive co-op RPG, like maybe they could, you know, no pun intended, scale it down to something, make them just more of an action game.
I guess, but I think that was the whole part of the mission, right? Was that Platinum is known for their action games, right? That's what they do really, really well. And I think this was an opportunity for them to do something different, do something a bit bigger, and really push themselves. And you know, people will say what they want about Drew and his headphones.
Yep.
But
Beats by Drew.
this could have been something really, really cool.
Yeah,
Right?
I totally agree. And so, like, I guess we can sort of theorize about the way a game like this does get canceled. Do you think that Kamiya came to Microsoft and said, I need another year, I need another 2 years, and they looked at the bottom line of how much that would cost to keep a studio running, making a game of this size, and they said, well, that versus the sales that are projected for this thing, and then it just goes away? I mean, is there, like, you look at something like The Last Guardian, right, which
Yeah.
kind of limped out on its 9th or 10th year in December of last year. I actually really enjoyed a lot of that game. And
Me
I'm
too,
glad
me too.
I'm glad that we got to play it. You know,
Yeah.
like ultimately that the decision was left to the gamers. But this is a business, and like, is that how something like this just goes away forever?
I mean, my guess, right, is it probably does come down to different goals and different expectations. I do know, right, that I think some of Platinum's biggest successes have been games where they've been let alone to sort of do their thing,
Right.
Bayonetta and Vanquish back when they first started. Games like Metal Gear Rising, where they came in and sort of saved it for Konami, right? Where in that case, I think they had it was like a year-long dev cycle, and Konami was basically just like, just do it, just make it.
Yeah.
And that turned out great too, right? And that shouldn't have turned out
But
great.
that was right in their wheelhouse too.
Yeah. And so, you know, I know that Microsoft is super hands-on, right? And they have their goals that they need to hit, and they have, you know, they view their portfolio a certain way, and they have certain goals. And I think Platinum, you know, they wanted to make the game they wanted to make, and maybe there was some conflict there. I don't know.
Is this possibly a story about how it's becoming a more and more dangerous risk to take a bet on a new IP? Because I mean, you mentioned Metal Gear Solid Rising. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's a game that had they asked for an additional year, they would have been like, sure, we know this is going to sell well. It's got Metal Gear in the title. People know it. This is a tough one to convince people on. I mean, even your elevator pitch for this game
cool.
is a lot, right?
Yeah. And God, they were doing so much of it too.
Yeah.
We didn't.
God,
we
look at all this.
Yeah, this is huge.
I mean, right? It was like Zelda. It was gonna be like Zelda-style dungeons.
Oh, man.
But like with this giant AI companion and a huge overworld, and the fact that it was 4-player drop and drop out co-op, like, and giant bosses. That, I mean, you know, that boss they showed off at E3, I believe it was this past year, 2016. You know, obviously that demo was dumbed down for being able to be played on a stage to show you kind of a concept of what a boss would look like. But just the scale there was insane.
So now I do want to end on a kind of positive note, because Platinum is not going away. Their studio
No.
has not closed. They are continuing to make games. What's up next for them? I know they've gotten licenses in the past, and that's worked to varying degrees. Stuff like Korra and Ninja Turtles, not so hot. But
Yeah.
their Transformers game was rad.
Yeah, the Transformers game was awesome. That was directed by Kenji Saito, who also directed Metal Gear Rising. But what they have coming out now is they're working on Nier Automata with Square.
Oh, wow.
That comes out in, I believe, March and looks really cool. There's a bunch of footage of that on IGN right now.
So you get a Platinum game in 2 months, basically.
Exactly.
That's pretty interesting.
They
and that-
do also have that pre-existing relationship with Nintendo, who I think is maybe they're announcing something later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
with that,
I mean,
maybe?
Bayonetta 2 did not sell too hot.
And
but
they
there's,
also-
there's
they
always
also
hope.
have-
The
They
wonderful
also have-
102.
They also have 2 games in development right now in Japan for mobile and browser that may never see its way to the West, but that's kind of a new thing for them. But also just yesterday, you know, when they were making the when Platinum made their statement about this cancellation, I mean, Kamiya-san has said, you know, we're working on something new and giving it our all.
Yeah.
What that means, who knows? I mean, it's a talented group of people, right?
Yeah.
And I have no doubt that they have the ability to create an amazing game.
Yeah.
It's just sad when the business of games gets in the way of the creativity and the artistry and the fun of games.
What I think is really just heartbreaking is how much of a waste this feels like. Like, it would be really cool if they could just donate this half-finished game to, like, I don't know, a game design school. Like, kick it out to the fans who will
Right.
finish it. Like, because there are fans who will make stuff like this, and they'll do it from scratch. but having like a half-built game and being like, here you go.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously there's
I think-
politics and money involved.
Exactly. Who owns it?
I think it's kind of like when you read those stories about like H&M getting a bunch of returned T-shirts and they send someone in the back to like cut them up and destroy them instead of just giving them out in the street. Ultimately, Microsoft did fund this thing to a degree, and I don't know if they're comfortable with just giving it out like that.
Huge
But I love
tax
that
write-off,
idea.
maybe.
But
It
if you're looking for silver lining too, obviously Platinum learned a ton from this game,
Yeah.
right? It was a huge departure from what they'd done. It was their first game, for one of the modern consoles. It was an engine they hadn't worked in before. It was online co-op, which they'd never really done before outside of Anarchy Reigns. So they were doing a ton of stuff they hadn't done before. So at the very least, I hope they learned a ton, and those learnings will make it into whatever they do in the future.
Awesome. Well,
Well,
Caleb, thank you so
yeah.
much.
For more on Scalebound, keep it right here, and maybe we'll hear more someday.
No, it's canceled. We're not- we're
Someday, I don't think we've heard the last.
Dragons never die, Brian.
Dragons never
There you
die.
go.
Caleb, thank you so much.
Yeah.
you,
Now,
guys.
we don't have a cool way of wheeling
Yeah,
you
you just
off,
gotta
so
leave.
you just
I'll
gotta-
just stand up and
just-
I'll walk out.
Bye,
I'll
Caleb.
just-
It's too much
I'll just
tall
be
on this
sad.
set. Now, we're going to get a ton of video game announcements tonight with the Nintendo Switch, but we thought we'd focus on one more sad story of a game that got canceled. The good thing about this one is that you didn't even know existed. A couple years ago, there was a Halo Mega Bloks game in the works. If you played any of the Lego games, you're probably familiar with what that could look like in your mind. And it got canceled. So we found this out from Andrew Borman from P2P or P2P Online on YouTube. He suspects this was an Xbox 360 game that was initially worked on by Microsoft, and they scrapped it so they could focus on the launch of the Xbox One. But this is another one of those games that's actually, I was about to say, really far along. This is some of the wireframe modeling that went into it. But I'm really fascinated at canceled games in general. But the
this
idea
is-
of like a Mega Bloks game.
This is an exceptionally odd intersection of sort of franchises and things. I mean, here's a Photoshop that someone did of the idea of Lego Halo. Lego as a company is very odd with what they allow their brand to be attached to. Their rule is basically it has to be family friendly, and they're not big on guns or war stuff. And you see some exceptions there, obviously Star Wars and some of the Marvel and DC stuff. But with something that started out as an M-rated first-person shooter, they're wary of, and that's why you see Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed and Halo go to Mega Bloks because they're, I guess, less stringent about that kind of stuff. That said, Lego has a ton of kind of equity as a brand. Everyone loves Lego. Mega Bloks has always been kind of like the boot Lego,
Yeah.
And so for them to try to break it out and become like a game, it's interesting because like the Lego games. Like there was a time when we were like, this seems like a weird tie-in, but since then we've become really accustomed to those as a game. But with Mega Bloks, that doesn't exist there. That's not an existing expectation. But Halo is known for good games.
Yeah.
So this looks like a good game.
This also looks like a mostly finished game. And one of the things I really love about the art style they're going with here is that I feel like there could be hope for maybe saving this thing someday. I mean, if you up-res this a little bit, it's not like you're finding like a game that tried to look realistic 5 years ago. So I mean, the story here is that they're possibly working on this and they scrapped it to focus on the Xbox One launch. But I would like to see this come back in some capacity.
Sure. Now I have a little bit of a theory here. I don't know when this was canceled or when this kind of fell apart, went to pieces as it were. But another thing happened with Microsoft that probably, I mean, they bought Mojang, they bought Minecraft.
Yeah.
Which I would say has much more respect in terms of construction-based IPs than Mega Bloks does.
Yes.
So I would say that maybe gutting this and, I don't know, maybe having it come back as Halo Minecraft, like that seems like a pretty SEO-friendly brand name.
Yeah, I love that idea. I mean, I don't know what happens with the sort of Mega Bloks license or like what collaboration they had with this. If they had the idea first, then it would be tough to do something like that. But this looks like, I mean, this is a very beautiful game. Like, look at this. This is a gorgeous video game. Like, they absolutely did a great job of retaining Halo's art style. I would say it's almost like not Mega Bloks enough. It looks just like sort of Halo set in a slightly cartoonier fantasy
I'd
world.
kind of love to see like Halo Junior or something.
Yeah, now this stuff's
Pocket
really
Halo,
cool.
yeah.
I love all this customization, building your own Warthog and stuff. There's a lot of ideas here that got scrapped in this game, and that kind of bums me out. But at the very least, it's very different than other games that get canceled. You didn't even know this existed. Now you know, and it's dead. So that was easy on you. But I like this. I like that this is happening. It's cool that we still get a bunch of Lego games a year, but this would have been awesome.
I'm so fascinated at the when things like this come out of the woodwork, things that will never exist, but hey, here they are in some form anyway. Just a few months ago, we got a look at a Akira Game Boy game.
Yeah.
That I mean, that was going to come out in like 1993 or something. So like over 20 years later, we're getting looks at stuff that just was buried. And so there's tons of stuff out there in the world like that.
Really
And
cool.
I think especially with licensed properties, it gets very sticky with that. But
And
yeah.
I shout these guys out all the time, but check out Unseen64. It's a website that sort of documents and hoards all these weird little anomalies and canceled games and weird deviants of games that almost were and weren't. So go check that out. But in the meantime, movies are coming.
Movies are coming. They continue to make them. One
do.
movie that is on the horizon is the Power Rangers movie, which I think people are kind of just skeptically curious about.
Yeah.
This isn't Marvel. This isn't DC. This is an adaptation of a very goofy show. So I don't know if it's good or good bad. I think there's a lot of room for it to just find a place in the cinematic universe of cinema. That said, it's pretty close. It's a couple months away, and we still really haven't seen the friggin' Zords.
Yeah.
I want to see these damn robots, and the way they've been trickling out little bits of them is infuriating. And I'd like to just kind of call attention to this. Here were the teaser posters we got. We saw a few of these. These are actually from a story we did a while ago when we first talked about them. The one on the left is, I guess, that's a saber-toothed tiger, but you can't really tell what body part that is. There's sort of the Tyrannosaurus's ass, maybe, kind of.
It looks like his crotch.
Yeah,
with a
this is
huge-
some like, if these were dropped after we'd already seen the trailer that had like a nice sizzle shot of the Zords in action, that would be cool, but we haven't gotten that. Obviously there's the Triceratops, and then there's a Mastodon. Maybe could also be the Statue of Liberty or some kind of battleship. Who knows?
I do want to say I do like these posters on sort of a fundamental teaser level.
Yeah.
It's just that so much has been revealed for this movie since.
Well, so that's the issue, is the teasing aspect of it is kind of frustrating. Here's could you tell that's a pterodactyl? Because I couldn't. It looks like a unicorn. Anyway, we have gotten our look at the Megazord. It's in toy form.
Yeah.
And we've seen a lot of the stuff kind of trickle out as photos of toys. I actually was at Target the other day, and they had this in stock. You can buy it.
Really?
But I have no reason. Yeah, it's already out there. The movie toys already available in stores, but we still don't know what they look like on screen, which is kind of annoying.
Which is odd, because I feel like we're finding out a lot of key elements in this movie, villains, the Megazord, through these toys or leaked toys or even unpainted prototype pictures of toys. Or
No, those are actually the final toys. They don't use a lot of paint on them.
That bums me out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think that like once this got out there, it would have been a great opportunity for them to be like, I know you're all worried. Here's what the Megazord looks like.
Right. I don't know how they're going to approach this. The Megazord, if they're going to, I mean, it's going to be CG, I'm guessing. It's not going to be a dude in a suit. A lot of people were kind of crapping on this design. I'm kind of saving my final judgment until I see it in the movie, because there are lots of movie toys that look like crap, and then you see the movie and you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. We got toys of the Putty Patrol that showed up, but we still haven't seen them in the movie. I'm guessing they're still working on the CG, but maybe just instead of just doing teaser posters, maybe just show us the things, what they look like.
I'm with you on waiting for the final version to retain judgment, though, because you're right. You get a lot of toys early on that are like subaquatic neon disco Batman, and you're like, does he do that in the movie?
So it gets even worse, and obviously, like, toys are for kids, and Power Rangers are things that kids like, and it's fine that Bandai wants to kind of, recoup some losses ahead of time, maybe, if they're worried about the movie not doing well, by just being like, here's a toy, buy the toy, get the toy, please. At CES just last week, there was a demo of a Qualcomm mobile chipset, I think. It was like the Snapdragon something or other. And they had this VR demo that was like it was a Power Rangers VR thing. And this was only at the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. Not really a place that kids go to. Not really an entertainment event. But yeah, you've got the pterodactyl and the Tyrannosaurus, and then there's this other image here of what I guess is the Mastodon. And my point is, why would this be a way you would reveal these things? Like, these are the clearest looks we've gotten at these guys, aside from some kind of semi-crappy toys. But like, I want this movie to be good. I want to be excited about it. But it's more the fact that they're not showing it off in a way that's remotely exciting. Like, maybe if they just drop this on the iOS store or whatever, they're like, get Google Cardboard, you can check it out with your phone. I'd be like, that's neat. Put it on, the PSN store. Let us look at it in PSVR. But instead, they're like, hey, some guy who sells like cell phones got to check it out at the Qualcomm booth. Why is that a good marketing move? I don't get it.
Which is odd because at CES, which is just a giant mess of a convention, this is probably impossible to find. It's tucked away in some corner probably.
So yeah, Lionsgate, Saban Entertainment, please just knock it off and show us the Zords, please.
Get it
already.
out there.
Yeah.
We love comic books here at IGN. Obviously, Max and I, big dorks when it comes to comic book movies and action figures and all that kind of stuff. We also really love Game of Thrones, so it's incredibly exciting that we got to read a story yesterday that Peter Dinklage might be getting added to Avengers Infinity War.
I think it's official, actually. He's taken a role. We don't know what the role is, though.
So it's really cool to see this happen. This is just a good sort of merging of all the stuff we love.
Yeah.
Infinity War, if you haven't been keeping track, sequel to the last two Avengers movies.
It's a sequel to all of the Marvel movies up until now.
All, and what I'm really excited about is I'm the kid that grew up reading Infinity Gauntlet with Adam Warlock and the rest of those weird dudes, Thanos, and just going into space. This is when Marvel comic movies start getting weird and they start leaving Earth. They get less street level, which you get to see on Netflix and stuff like that. And they just go into the sky and the Guardians are there and it's going to be great.
Yeah, this is going to be big. This is kind of the follow-up to Avengers being the first time that you got Thor and Hulk and Iron Man and all them to hang out. This is when you get them to hang out with Guardians and Spider-Man and all these other people and Doctor Strange, and it's going to be very exciting.
So what the hell is Peter Dinklage going to play in this movie?
Now, first off, he played Bolivar Trask in Days of Future Past, but that, of course, is the X-Men cinematic universe, which is a different thing entirely.
Yes.
So we're going to go through some characters that it seems possible that Peter Dinklage would be playing. We might be completely off base here. But yeah, Peter Dinklage is a little person, so there are some obvious casting choices that make sense there. Let's start with this one, Puck. Puck is a member of Alpha Flight. Now this is where it gets really interesting. Alpha Flight is typically associated with X-Men because two of the people on that team are mutants. But I did some digging and I couldn't find any definitive ownership rights in terms of whether that goes to Fox or to Marvel Studios. Apparently there has been a mention of Department H, which is the Canadian, sort of like the Canadian version of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes.
They mentioned that on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is a Marvel Studios show. So maybe Alpha Flight's going to show up, maybe Puck's going to make an appearance, but I wouldn't really put my money on it because they're kind of a D-list crowd, like maybe Stage 4, Wave 4, whatever the hell they call it.
That's the interesting thing with these characters, as you're going to see us go through this list. They sort of like fall down and dip into one department or another. Either Fox gets them, or they end up under Marvel, Disney.
In a heartbeat, watch a documentary going over the legal proceedings of Fox and Marvel and Disney breaking down who got the rights to which fictional character.
Well, because it's a bunch of like rich old men in suits battling over cartoon characters.
It's like lawyers having an argument that you'd have in a comic shop.
Yeah.
Like, actually, Madam Hydra first appeared in the Wolverine. It's his ex-wife. Anyway.
All right, number 2.
Gremlin. Gremlin is a villain from Hulk. I believe he's the son of the Gargoyle. He's basically a communist genius who is a scary little guy. I feel like this would just almost be kind of a mean waste of casting with Peter Dinklage because he's an awesome actor.
Yeah.
This character also kind of takes the form of Titanium Man, who's sort of an evil Iron Man. I don't know.
He's a weird one. He's a deep-cut, weird character.
Yeah, this seems like somebody they'd be kicking around for like Iron Man 3 maybe, and we're kind of done with Iron Man movies at this point.
Yep.
And he seems like he wouldn't really have a good place in Infinity War, so I don't think that's a safe bet, really. I don't think that's likely. Then, of course, this one gets interesting. The Watcher, if you're unfamiliar, is kind of like, he's kind of God in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
Like, he's this dude who first showed up in Fantastic Four. So, because he is closely tied with Fantastic Four, he is associated with them, and they're owned by Fox. And then again, he's also he's very much a Marvel Universe character. Like, he's a bunch of weird, like, baby-looking dudes who hang out on the moon, and they're like, yes, we're not supposed to interfere, but here are all these different times we interfere with the goings-on of mortals. He's kind of like very, very like Shakespearean character. He's got a lot of weight to him.
What I like about the Watcher is that when he shows up in personified to talk to comic book characters, he's like 3 feet tall. He's a little dude, but then he can also scale himself to hundreds of feet high, like a god. So that's interesting because I don't think we've ever seen like a 400-foot tall Peter Dinklage.
That's true. We haven't, except unless you visited my DeviantArt, in which case, check it out.
I think you just drew him bigger than this.
But yeah, so we've seen little bits and pieces of Marvel going out of the way to get certain characters that they really are married to having in their cinematic universe. So maybe they made a deal with Fox and they're like, hey, are you really going to be doing a Fantastic Four movie anytime soon?
Yep.
Are you going to have the Watcher in it? Because if not, knock it off. Give us the Watcher. That said, moving on, I think this is a very safe bet. MODOK, if you're unfamiliar, is depending on which age you're reading, it's either mental, mobile, or mechanized organism designed only for killing. That's a great acronym there. There's also MODOT and MODOG. There's a bunch of different MODO variations. But basically, he's the dude who's working at AIM, which is Advanced Intergalactic Mechanics, or I forget what it's called. It's a company that basically they're kind of an evil organization in Iron Man. This guy falls squarely in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Like, Marvel has the rights to this guy. He has shown up here and there kind of more frequently in comics, which I feel like is always kind of a hint when Marvel's leaning into a character being on the big screen eventually. They want to make people more familiar with him. MODOK's a weird dude. He flies around and shoots lasers at stuff. Does have involvement with the Cosmic Cube, which is related to the Infinity Gems.
Right.
Thanos has stuff to do with that. Makes a ton of sense. Again, kind of a weird character to just introduce because he is sort of based on Earth.
He's also like he comes off as a severely much more vicious looking character than somebody like Peter Dinklage would play.
Yeah.
I think Peter Dinklage has that sort of like smarmy, snarky edge to him that
I think he's also supposed to have a very deep voice.
Yeah.
I believe. Deadpool once said he makes Terrence Stamp sound like Michael Jackson or something. Anyway, finally, this is your big bet. I think this makes a ton of sense. Pip the Troll.
Yeah.
You're more familiar with him than I am. He's kind of at what?
Sure. Well, he's this sort of like imp character that hangs out with Adam Warlock. They have this sort of intergalactic buddy film thing going on. And what I love about this is if you look on the left, that looks like a scene from Game of Thrones that somebody drew weird. You know, like, this is really awesome. So Pip the Troll and Adam Warlock basically go into space. They're members of the Infinity Watch. They've got the Infinity Gems, which is that cool glove that has the gems on it. I'm really hoping that plays a big part of the next movie. He's just a really interesting character, and he smokes cigars. He drinks a lot.
Yeah.
He's gross. Like, he goes to the bars. Like, it's Game of Thrones stuff you've seen right here. So that's why not only do I want to cast him as Pip the Troll, but I have a perfect casting for the Infinity Gauntlet for Adam Warlock. That's Nikolaj Coster-Waldau, which is Jaime Lannister. So we might get a little Game of Thrones reunion in space if my dreams come true.
All right, that's a weird idea, but I'll go for it.
Let's do it. I don't know who wants to. Cersei can play that lady back there.
I'm glad to see the Marvel Cinematic Universe growing, and I'm stoked to see Peter Dinklage show up in there. Speaking of cinematic universes, somebody's going to get mad about this, okay? Just right off the bat. There is a cinematic universe a-brewing, and I'm not a fan of it. I don't think it's got a whole lot going for it. Maybe you're familiar with the work of Maximum Studios. No, sorry. Extreme Studios. I said that wrong. That's the wrong one. This is the sort of private studio of Rob Liefeld. Rob Liefeld, you might know, as he's frequently billed these days following the success of the Deadpool movie, as the co-creator of Deadpool. Rob Liefeld also just drew a bunch of dudes with weird feet and huge muscles in the 90s. He's a okay comics artist. I'm trying to be professional here.
I know. I see you.
So he has teamed up with a guy named Akiva Goldsman, who's kind of a known producer about Hollywood, and they are working on the Extreme Cinematic Universe. And that might sound like the most 90s-ass thing you've ever heard, and if that's the case, there's a reason for that. Extreme Studios is 90s as all hell. You might know some of the characters, such as Youngblood. That's one of Rob Liefeld's original teams. They're nothing like the X-Men or the Avengers, not one bit.
So what do we got? What's going on here?
I'm not even gonna.
Yeah, it's fine. I remember these guys.
Yeah, that's Bad Rock in the back. The rest of them I didn't really bother to look up their names, but anyway. Then of course there's it's Bloodshot, I think.
Dable?
I don't know. Yeah, and then of course there's another band called Bloodpool.
What?
Yeah, I know. And so Akiva Goldsman, meanwhile, is known for his. You've seen something he's done. He frequently does movies in which Will Smith is in them, and it has the letter I in the title, such as I, Robot or I Am Legend. He's also done stuff more comic book related, such as the hit film Jonah Hex, which everyone saw and loved, and which was not a critical and commercial failure. Just kidding, it was. But hey, I mean, that's not all bad. He's also been attached to some other beloved superhero films, such as Batman and Robin and Batman Forever, which he wrote.
Great nipples.
Yeah, good old bat nipples. And then, he also did the Lost in Space movie. So clearly he's well-versed in the realm of adaptation of things that are beloved and doesn't do things that make people upset and mad. He's recently attached to the Rob Liefeld character, Evangeline, who's... I bought this first issue as a joke at like a dollar store. It's basically if you took Spawn and made him a hot chick. That's kind of the premise of the comic, except Spawn is like really, really well drawn. And yeah, basically, Rob Liefeld and Akiva Goldsman is not a great partnership. And the only way I see this working out is if they lean really hard into the campy 90s B-movie ass side of things, and we get something that's like a super duper big budget Batman and Robin that knows how dumb it is, and everybody just has hundreds of pouches all over them.
What if they have hundreds of pouches, but they also they do weird CG to their legs to make them look weird and chunky and stuff
Funky
like
legs.
That. Funky legs. Like they're all
Yeah.
top heavy. I'd watch that. That seems weird.
My dream is to see a Rob Liefeld character directed by Quentin Tarantino, because Rob Liefeld famously can't draw feet, and Quentin Tarantino famously has a foot fetish. He does. Watch his movies.
No, I know. I just wanted to make that face.
Anyway, so speaking of Quentin Tarantino and filmmaking and all that, George Lucas is a wonderful filmmaker who went to the school of USC. That's where Tarantino went. That's where a bunch of great filmmakers went. I can't talk. And George Lucas is putting in a big old museum. It's a $1 billion George Lucas Museum of Narrative Art, I believe it's called. Just the Lucas Museum.
Yeah, it's happening in Los Angeles, which is really cool.
He's been kicking this around for ages. He was talking about doing it in the Presidio in the North Bay and briefly in Chicago, but basically the parks departments were like, no thank you. So he's putting it basically across the street from USC, where he went to school for filmmaking. We've got prototype images of it, basically. Here's what it's going to look like. It looks incredibly sci-fi-ish.
It looks like one of the ships from the Phantom Menace.
Yeah. And then here's where it is. That's where the USC football boys play.
Wow.
Is it the Trojans?
Got a living
Spartans? Anyway, yeah, so it looks like a cool spaceship. This, if you're a Star Wars fan, is exciting because obviously George Lucas is going to have some Star Wars stuff there. But if you don't like Star Wars, this is so much more important than that. This is such an exciting thing. The Lucas Museum, and this is from George's mouth himself, he says, the Lucas Museum will be a barrier-free museum where artificial divisions between high art and popular art are absent, allowing you to explore a wide array of compelling visual storytelling. This is awesome. He's got 10,000, he's got a huge art collection, 10,000 pieces of art, Degas and classic illustrators Winslow Homer, Pierre Auguste Renoir. I'm reading off a prompter here.
Your French is showing.
Yeah, but basically, I love this because I like fine art. We both went to art school.
Yeah.
We love to go to museums and be like, yes, Rauschenberg. But we also like to read comic books and watch Star Wars movies and collect action figures. And it sucks that there is this division between arts and entertainment. So it's really exciting to see a movie that's breaking down those barriers and being like, okay, here's how N.C. Wyeth or Norman Rockwell influenced Raiders of the Lost Ark or Blade Runner.
Right, which is really fascinating because I feel like he's been hinting at this or trying to nail this feeling of a space that can tell that kind of story for a very long time now. In the early 2000s, he had a museum tour that was this sort of the mythology of Star Wars.
Yeah, it was magic and myth.
The magic and myth of Star Wars. And a lot of people went in thinking it would just be a Star Wars museum, and it kind of half was, but it was also sort of a Star Wars museum that showed you where he got a lot of the ideas from and what influenced sort of the princess personification, the character of a kingdom, traveling, leaving one's hometown. One of the first Shakespearean stories that would tell you what it's like to defy your father or fight your son and stuff like that. So really cool thematically that he was working on this for a long time. And I have a funny little anecdote about that I'm going to tell real quick. When I was living in New York City, he brought that museum to Brooklyn, and I got on the train and I went to Brooklyn thinking I'd be able to get in because it's a museum and my card would get me in because I was an art student. It did not. So I had to sneak in. And the funny thing about that is that the security guards at that museum were dressed like stormtroopers. So I had to sneak in to a Star Wars museum by sneaking past stormtroopers, which is how Luke and everybody else got onto the Death Star. So that was awesome. And then that museum was really cool, and there was a gift shop at the end, and I bought a bunch of Star Wars junk.
With all that money you didn't have because you were an art student?
Well, yeah, I mean, priorities, man.
Well, at least you didn't steal from the gift shop. In any case, this is going to be in basically, like I said, middle of Los Angeles, so if you get a chance to go there, there's a ton of cool stuff to see. There's lots of dumb touristy stuff, but I'm excited about this. It's a short plane ride from where we are. I'm bummed it's not in the North Bay, but I love going to museums. I love seeing stuff like this, and I don't know. It's weird to get really stoked about a museum because it's about the love of film and filmmaking and fiction and,
that's cool.
Modern art.
But meanwhile, if you want to Star Wars out your living conditions in your area around you right now as we speak, without getting on a plane going to Los Angeles, Max and I have put together a quick guide on how to turn your house into a Star Wars house using things that you could buy right now on your computer with your own real money.
Oh yeah.
So let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's focus on the kitchen because I think that's a cool place to be. I spend a lot of time in the kitchen because I love food, as you can see from my face. First of all, we're gonna start with the Star Wars Han and Leia hand towels. You get his and hers.
Han towels.
Han towels. They're $24.99. Now, all of these are available on ThinkGeek. That's where I found most of them.
I think these are a bathroom product. You can probably get marinara sauce all over these.
I will get marinara sauce.
It's a very white kitchen, though.
And I'll get them on everything else. So here you go. They say I love you and I know. You don't have to be married for this, or I think they're just cool.
It's also cool to have. Kind of a creepy, like Dark Brotherhood thing. If you just put up the I know one, you know, you don't put the I love you one. You're just like there's just a boy's head and it says I know.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
That's very strange.
So I will be photoshopping all of these into the kitchen to see how they work. Next up, the Star Wars Darth Vader toaster. I can't personally recommend this one on like a level of using it every day. Maybe you have to break it in, but Jared Petty and I, rest in peace, who used to work here at IGN, he's not actually dead, he got a new job, shot a video together where we made toast in the office and we almost set off the fire alarm using this toaster because black smoke started coming out of it.
Yeah, thing about toasters though is when you buy a new one, it's usually good to just run it under the sink for a good 10 or 15 minutes to really wash out all the factory smell.
No.
And then turn it on, and dry it out with the electricity.
Do not do any of that.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it's supposed to burn the Star Wars logo on there, but black smoke comes out of his head. We never got to the Star Wars movie where that happens.
Supreme Commander Smoke. And then of course the Death Star cookie jar.
I love this one. This is adorable.
Yeah.
Because this is one of those things where like if you walked into someone's kitchen, you'd be like, oh, that's cool pottery.
What a fun orb. Yeah, you could turn that to the side and you're just like, it's just Art Deco. But then you turn it out and you're like, oh no, that's a turbo laser and it's pointed right at Yavin 4. We've got to warn the rebels. And then your wife makes you go downstairs and stand alone in the corner.
Forever. She's the Blair Witch.
I like this one.
Yeah, this is great. This is the Star Wars knife block. It's $99.99. It's shaped like an X-wing, but again, it's one of those things where like it would take you a second to sort of be like, what is that? Is that an X-wing? Is that a bunch of knives?
You turn the Star Wars logo in the corner and you're like, oh, it's just a knife rack. Who cares?
Like honestly, I'm going to say this as a quick tangent. I took like a knife skills class at a local cooking school a couple years ago, and it completely changed my life. Like I went from going into the kitchen and just sort of like randomly hacking away at fruits and vegetables until they were dead to knowing exactly what I'm doing, and it's make cooking cathartic and awesome. So do that if you can. And if you want to make that cool, get some Star Wars knives.
Thanks, Brian.
Anytime, Max.
I like this one, the Stormtrooper silicone oven mitt.
Yeah.
I like the idea that there's like kitchen troopers.
The food goes off in this direction.
Yeah. We've got to arrange these pigs in blankets single file to hide their numbers. It's an oven mitt.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Sure.
There it is.
There it is.
And then, these are great. These are awesome. I'm down with these. You don't even need to have like a fancy like whatever crazy white people house this is. It actually looks like my kitchen. Mm-hmm. But you could just get some cool bowls for your dorm. Get some big old R2-D2 bowls.
This
put
looks
all kinds
nothing
of
like your
cereals.
kitchen. This kitchen is clean.
My kitchen is covered in animal hair. And then I like, look at that little BB-8 teapot.
Yeah, this one's adorable. Like, this is one of the things you can just kind of just like keep around. It's really cute to look at. Aside from the little spout, it just looks like a little funny BB-8. Yeah. So this is a great one right here. And finally, the Death Star waffle maker, which is just so cool. I miss waffles. I really love them. I had Eggo waffles like probably twice a week growing up as a kid. But if you want to make your own and you want to make it look cool and make breakfast in your house fun and exciting, this is a way to do that.
Yeah. And then if you really want to have a nice kitchen, you get Harrison Ford in there because he loves to hang out in the kitchen.
Yeah, you can just hang up a big picture of Harrison Ford in a kitchen.
Fun fact, if you go on the internet and search Harrison Ford kitchen, there's a lot of photos of him in the 70s in kitchens. It's really strange.
That's very odd.
There's even a video of him more recently where David Blaine is in his kitchen and he does a magic trick and Harrison Ford's like, get out of my kitchen with that wizard crap.
He's very surprised about that.
Yeah.
We only have 2 minutes left in the show. We're going to talk about something real cool. Should we save it? Should we get that?
I think we can talk about it real quick.
Let's do it.
Can we do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Did I run out of it? Where is it? I think I might have run out of it.
Everyone knows it's time to do something.
Yeah, I guess the
really
show's
cool.
over. I think
It's
that's kind
time
of it.
fun. No, we're not. We're gonna do it next week.
So next week is interesting. Are we allowed to tease this, or is it a secret still?
What?
The thing we're doing next week.
What are we doing next week?
The thing.
The thing.
The thing. Are we literally? Are we allowed to talk about that?
I don't think we're allowed to talk about that.
I don't think we're allowed to talk about it.
Max and I are doing one of the coolest things ever next Thursday. So Up and Noon won't be live, but we're gonna pre-tape a show on Wednesday to air on Thursday, and we're flying to Los Angeles to go do something completely.
You've said too much. It's a secret.
It's a secret.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. It's we're gonna have lots of stories about how we had to explain what it was to our loved ones because it sounds weirder on paper.
It sounds really weird.
But we're gonna have a great show lined up. We've already gotten half of it. We wrote a nice long show and then we chopped it in half and we put it for next week. So
in the meantime, I know you're all very, very excited for tonight because on IGN at 7:30 we have a pre-show for the Nintendo Switch event, and then at 8 o'clock you shut up back there. If these walls could talk. And then 8 o'clock, you'll actually see the Nintendo press conference detailing everything from the Switch. And when you come back from that, I'll be right here at this desk talking to you about what we thought about it. We'll do NVC Live. But before that, because we love Nintendo here at IGN and always have, the Nintendo Switch event happening tonight. Naomi and Alanah are playing Wii U games on IGN Plays Live right now.
Wii-U,
so we're
Wii-U,
getting
Fun Police, pull over.
those two awesome people together to play video games. Nintendo celebrating it all day long and all night long. And tomorrow, we have even more global coverage of the Nintendo Switch event coming out at IGN Japan, IGN UK, Australia, America. Jose's there in New York playing the Switch. It's crazy. Nintendo is killing it. We're going to see what they're doing. I'm very excited. Thank you so much for watching Up at Noon. And we out. Sorry, bye.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the first Naomi Plays Live in 2017, and I'm here with Alanah.
Hi.
Alanah, fun fact, it's been 355 days, or 64 days, actually, since we played a game together on a stream.
Oh, because it was your birthday.
Because it's my birthday,
That was
and tomorrow's
fun.
my birthday.
Also, we're playing Wii U again.
And we're also playing a Nintendo game.
Yeah.
So it's perfect. I'm super stoked about it. But let's hop in. We're playing Super Mario 3D World. Guys, we're up on IGN. We're up on Facebook. Where else? Twitch. Oh my God, YouTube.
You can tweet at us with the hashtag IGN Plays Live.
That's right.
All in the interest of getting people super excited about our Switch coverage coming up tonight for the Nintendo live stream.
Yeah.
Super excited.
Which is going to be a heck of a lot of work for us because we're going to
Yeah.
be here all night, and then tomorrow it's going to be just chaos.
It's
Anyway.
like 11. It's going to be pretty insane. But
Let's hop in the game. Let's see what... I haven't played a Mario game in a long time. I haven't even played Super Mario Run. That's how bad I am.
today is a good day to
Did
pick
I press
that
back
up.
again? Damn. Sorry.
We're not off to a great start. Everything's going to be
But we
fine.
will start, and it's going to be awesome.
Yep. But I also haven't played this game in forever, so...
We're just going to go with the first file,
yeah,
I
let's do it.
suppose.
Sorry,
let's give it a
Jose.
shot. Yeah, Jose, thanks for letting us use your Wii U. Is this Jose's Wii U? Yay!
It is.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
And we have Mitchell also back doing their Let's Plays, which I don't know if you guys have been tuning in this week.
Did you
but-
join? Or was it just me?
I might not have joined.
I do not think you joined.
Hold on.
Let's go to the menu.
Oh, did I press something? We're,
I did
we're playing
that.
two
I did
controllers,
That. You're right.
so we're just gonna.
Yeah, why don't we just have a... Do you just want to control it? We'll get to a game eventually, I swear.
We will.
We're going to go World 1,
Yes.
and then I'm pressing A to join.
And I am also
Mario.
pressing A to
Yay!
join. I'm gonna play as Toad because he's my
He's
favorite.
very cute.
He's the cutest.
I always went with Yoshi, but obviously can't play Yoshi in this, but...
Bummer.
Yeah,
Yoshi's the
always my
best.
Mario Kart
Yoshi, not Yoshi.
Yoshi!
Interesting. Me and my Mario. It reminds me of those days. Wait,
Did
I
they
can't
say
remember.
Mario in...
I said Mario for
is
a
that
long
Canadian?
time. Yeah, I think it's a East Coast or
Yeah.
West Coast thing.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
West Coast
totally.
because we're wow, now we're trying to forget.
Right.
Remember which side we're on. Cool! Yay! We're playing a Mario game. Oh my gosh.
The Wii is so pretty.
It is, but hey, the Switch is coming up soon, and that's why we're going back to see what's next for us.
And I mean, what are we supposed to do here?
Jump into this.
You sure we don't? I think we
think-
maybe need to get all of these turned to
Uh,
exclamation
ha.
points.
oh, I messed up the sync here.
How are we gonna do
Let's
that?
try that one more time. Okay.
Yeah.
Woo!
There we
Fixed
go.
it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we don't know too much about launch titles for the Switch yet. Zelda is pretty much assumed, but I'm hoping that we get something new from Mario as well.
Me too.
Maybe some Pokemon would just make my day because, you know, they've always said we're only going to have Pokemon games be handheld. We're like,
Yes.
well, this is kind of handheld, you guys.
Kind of handheld
I
D
just
for
want
sure.
a console Pokemon
no.
game so bad.
I messed it up. Oh no, I don't have the double jump. Wait.
Oh,
let's
wow.
fix it. I'm coming. Ah!
That's
This
fun.
is
All right.
really-
Nailed it.
Yeah, we did it. Okay, teamwork. Love it.
Kill all these cute bees. Kind of feel bad.
Because
they like
bees are
explode into
nice.
confetti as well. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Okay,
What? How'd
that's
you do that?
one of those cool
Oh,
wall
there you
jump
go.
boys. I love that it's still like the Mario game I spent the most time on for sure was Mario 64, and I like that it still makes.
Mario
similar
64
sound
was my jam too. It's actually probably one of my favorite Mario games to this day.
effects. It's definitely my favorite
It's in my
3D
top
Mario game. 100%.
top games.
Just and 64 in general is an amazing console.
I know. Oh my gosh! So
This
let's
is
all
gonna be
hope
tough. All right.
the Switch is amazing.
Yeah. Do you have any expectations? What are you excited about?
I'm having
Oh no!
expectations that it's I'm definitely gonna get one.
Mm.
I'm second guessing the mini controllers because I don't know
Right.
how comfortable those are gonna be.
Okay, so I touched a case. Do you want to jump on that last one?
Yep.
That can be-
Oh, sorry, I messed up the stick. Let me just
Nail it.
hop on here.
I touched like a case.
No.
Of Are you kidding?
That was me.
Are you kidding?
That was me.
No, that was so unfair.
That was me.
Rubbish. I touched one of the controllers of the Switch at CES in Vegas just last week.
You touched it. What?
Not the actual controller. It was just a case.
Just the case.
But it still gave me an idea of the size, and I think for people with big hands, it is going to suck. It's very,
That's
very
what I'm
small.
worried about.
There was sort of like a thing where touching it, my right thumb felt like it was a little bit too low, and my hands aren't that big, so I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, it's making me nervous. Because even in the trailer, you can kind of see that they're really just hands close together, trying to get it just,
Yeah.
you know, to be as comfortable
Small,
as
but
possible.
the thing is, for me, if that means that we have a console that is portable and is effectively a portal into the last 20 years of Nintendo with games that I love,
then yes.
you know, first-party games that I love almost more than any other companies, I'm so down with that.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I don't care if it's a little uncomfortable. If you give me all of the games that I've played for the last 20 years on Nintendo consoles, I would be really happy with that.
What, did I just
Ooh,
do that?
I think I did that.
Like you said, I think I'm definitely gonna get it because of that reason. But oh no, get
I
it!
assume that we have to punch these.
Do we have to
boxes
break
here?
these?
I'm not sure.
No, we're good.
This is a weird choice of game.
I
where
know.
We're both like, I don't really know. I haven't played a lot of this.
The last Mario game I played was probably last summer when I played Mario Kart 8 on a live stream. That's probably it.
Well, we should play more Mario Kart today. I
will.
I brought some of my own games. I brought
did?
Hyrule Warriors, Bayonetta 2.
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna bring
Throw
like
it back!
oh no.
That was my fault.
I was gonna bring all of my Zeldas because I love that the Wii U is backwards
No, that was
compatible.
a bad choice. Sorry. Distracted. It's my birthday week, okay, guys? Go easy on me.
Yeah, I was gonna bring all of my Zelda games, like
Yes.
Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, all that stuff.
Oh my
because
god, please.
Did
Yes.
we finish it?
I don't know.
I'm proud of us.
We did it! While talking and playing a
Nailed it.
Mario game. We got it. We got this. But you were talking about Zelda?
Yeah, the Wii U is backwards compatible with the Wii, which has loads of GameCube games on it already. So it's like there's just so many damn good games on the console. But yeah, they are all first party largely. You know, people complain about Nintendo consoles really only having first party or not having any third parties.
Yeah.
There's almost definitely a way to fix this. Hang on, here we go.
What did we do?
Can't undo one of these.
Did I miss one of the... No, we got it.
No, I'm concerned that.
Trying to run up and get the... You got it. You got it. What?
We just finished it.
Oh.
actually. Surely there's a double jump. But
We're not playing for points here.
no, we'll be fine.
We're playing for fun.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so
Completely forgot what I was saying.
you're talking...
It's fine.
You're talking about the
Finish the level.
debate between Nintendo not having enough third-party
Oh
games.
yeah, I feel like at this point everyone has all of the third-party games on
you
other
press it?
consoles,
Oh.
right? Like, I don't need that. I don't need another
my God.
console to give me. All right.
See a lot of that this game, this live stream. But yeah, do we have Mitchell on the mic? No, we don't. Because I was going to say we should also try... Oh, we have this second screen now, which is awesome for our live streams because we're able to track some of
Yeah,
your
we can
comments.
see them here. Someone said happy birthday.
Oh, thanks. A Switch Miss birthday to me.
That's
yeah.
pretty cute.
It is pretty cool. So there's two things happening. There's obviously the live event tomorrow. I can't move while I'm in this section of the game for some reason.
Yeah, it's just
What's
making
going
you
on?
follow me.
Yeah, that's weird. But I guess it's just part of the game. Just gotta be a follower, because I'm Little Toad. Follow my lonesome.
So squishy.
So squishy and cute.
No, I didn't
But
know
it's
I could do
also
that.
going to be, apparently Nintendo's releasing
alright.
in their NYC store, or they're going to open up pre-orders
Yes.
for limited Switch consoles.
So that's the thing that's worth talking about as well. How hard is it going to be for us to pre-order it? How many quantities are they going to have? Is it
I'm
gonna be
going to
super
guess
limited?
it's going to be impossible.
I think it's going to be tough. I wonder if they'll allow people to buy more than one. I really don't know. Very, very interested to see, but
Yeah, I have a guess it's gonna sell out pretty quickly.
no, absolutely.
I'm not gonna even make an attempt, but I know IGN will. We'll see how that goes, folks.
Yeah,
Keep posted on all the IGN stuff going on.
and I'm expecting it to be
And
around 249.
what did I do? Wait.
Oh, that was me.
That's you.
Hang on, I think I can, I can
got
jump over to
distracted.
you if I. That. There we go. That's fun.
Yeah.
So this means we can
Take the
climb
long
up?
way.
There we go.
Pop it up. Oh, you still had the cat thing.
Yeah, it's so cute.
I lost mine, and I'm losing my. Oh no! What did I do? I'm just taking all sorts of risks.
It's fine. We're not playing competitively.
No, we're really. This is a casual hangout, guys. This is what Naomi plays all about. Just casually playing games.
Ooh.
Uh,
I feel really bad. That thing's so cute. I'm
I
sorry
know.
that I just booped you.
just like I just want to use my binoculars and hang
Ah.
out, guys.
I've seen these bunnies before. There's usually. Is it?
Yeah, we haven't been running.
Oh,
this
you're
whole
right.
time.
I've just been tapping it. I was like, there is a run button. I know there is.
But it's all gonna change once the Switch comes out, because we're gonna get so good at these games. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, how much do you think it's going to be?
Uh,
If it's more expensive than Xbox and PlayStation, I think
it's gonna die.
it's kind of screwed, yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be more expensive than that. I think
I mean, they're
Nintendo's-
pretty cheap right now. Is the thing.
Yeah, they're relatively smart with their pricing.
Yeah.
In the history of Nintendo, I'd say that. Oh, I put a lot of trust in them.
Yeah.
Okay, here it goes. You're gonna win.
Oop,
Whoop,
nope,
whoop.
Nope.
Bad
Alright,
judgment
I guess
of
I just
where I
climbed
was.
on top of that. That was pretty cool.
Wait, are you supposed to climb up there? No.
I don't know. I
It's
just did.
You
'Cause I'm still the
did?
cat. I think I can just climb on things if I want to. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, cats can do that. They're terrible at when it comes to curtains and stuff.
Yeah. Scratching. I am so allergic to cats.
You get him, because
Brutal.
I'm probably gonna die by next turn, though. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, well, I mean, I already have it. All right.
You're set. Gotcha. No, I don't.
Break all the things like it's a Lego game.
Woo!
This is way too much fun.
Yeah, smashing boxes. Meanwhile, you're doing all the work for me. Yay.
Sorry. I should I keep losing my voice. I just came back from CES in Vegas.
So you were talking about how Vegas is.
it's truly terrible.
There's a lot of air pollution in Vegas.
That's what it is. It's like cigarette
lot of
smoke,
cigarette smoke.
and
Oh,
recycled
come on, I
air.
got
So I've
this.
just like come back and don't have a voice.
Well, fun fact, I learned that if you eat carrots, they fight off air pollution in the bodies,
Really?
such as cigarette smoke, and
Huh.
it's pretty useful.
I did not know that. Apparently, if
Yeah.
you eat too many carrots, you will
Don't
turn
eat too
orange.
many carrots. Just eat carrots like
But I
maybe
kind of
want
want to test the orange theory though. Like, will I actually turn orange if I eat too many carrots? Find out next time on IGN Live.
All parents are going like, yes, that is definitely true. Because if it's not true, our kids are gonna hate us.
Yeah.
I think
Carrots
you're the
and,
A buttoner.
Oh, I am. I
Gotcha.
keep forgetting that. Sorry.
I got you. Oh my god, I'm never gonna get first. You're just on top of this Nintendo stuff.
I feel like I'm being a little selfish.
You're hogging all of it.
You're right. I am. Sorry.
It's not cool,
It's totally
Alanah.
All right, why don't we find something later game? Because I think, oh damn it, I pressed A to jump and was like, obviously it's gonna put me in here. All right, it should be fun anyway.
It's all
Let's do it.
good. We're into that
What?
football stuff.
What is this?
It's tackling. I think we're supposed to boot them on the head. You got it. Nice.
Should roll into them. I like how we're both still cats. That's pretty great.
I know. We're the cutest cat
Oh my
ever.
god, Toad is so much
I
cuter
know,
than Mario.
right?
Is
He's
Mario
got
just
the
like
big forehead.
Mario just looks like this like creepy, like old, slightly homeless dude in a shopping center asking kids for photos for money. Because he's got like this seedy mustache and Toad's like an actual child. It's beautiful.
Toad's a little baby. Oh
Very,
my gosh.
very cute.
At least I could jump. That's nice.
Let's do this one. He hasn't done this? All right.
Yeah. You need. Oh wait.
Never mind.
Really? That's a bummer.
I'm screwing that up. Come on.
Wait, is it
come
A?
on.
Is it A?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Press it 3 times. Okay, I think this is well too. Yeah. All right, sweet.
Perfect.
Get some different stuff in here. Where do we want to go?
I am down for anything
Just jump right
like
in here.
that.
This looks cool.
That looks fun. Yeah, let's do that.
Really
rolly hills. I was gonna say roly poly or something along those lines. So I was close.
Cool. Yeah, Mitchell.
I got him.
Tissues by any chance? Thank you. Trying not to sniff. On
Yeah,
a
I
live
feel
stream.
bad.
It's
I also
tough.
was on a cruise and
Dude, that
it-
looks so nice.
it was amazing.
I know I spoke to you about it yesterday, but yeah, why not tell people about it?
Yeah, I was on
Went
a cruise.
cruise.
Doing terribly. I was on a cruise basically for, God, like, it was way too long. It was like 8 days. But I liked it because I'd never been on a big boat like that before.
Yeah, I've never
And
done a cruise.
Huge Titanic fan. Okay, don't judge me. It's a good movie.
That seems
I
like a
like James
weird
Cameron,
reason
okay?
to want to go on a cruise. Like, oh, you know that movie where the boat sank?
Yeah, well, that was actually, a lot of it was on my mind. Oh, wait, I keep jumping, but I just need to let him do his thing. It was on my mind a lot of the time because there was one whole day and one whole night during the cruise where we were going from Malta to Barcelona, which the Mediterranean Sea is quite rocky sometimes. So I had a whole, like, almost 24 hours there where I couldn't, there was no stillness at all. I was getting frustrated. I
That's
didn't
pretty
get sick or
crazy.
anything. But yeah, it was pretty crazy. And of course, going through my mind, I'm like, what if the ship breaks in half? What if the ship breaks in half?
I don't think that's happened before.
No,
but
I know.
No, that would terrify
We
me
were
for
right,
sure.
like, I had a room right in the middle of the ship too. So I was like, this is the weakest part of the ship. I know it. I know it. It's going down. It's going down.
That is super scary. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
rough.
I'm just jumping around. I'm so.
I mean, every time, like, I'm fine on planes. I get on planes every 2 weeks at this point.
do you
but
ever get like
every
feel
time
like
there's turbulence, I'm
everyone,
like, all right, I'm dead.
It's going
I'm
through
dead.
their head. It's going through their head. You know it, and it's like, try not to think
That's
about
a
it
good
because then you're
point.
gonna jinx yourself.
But that kind of makes it feel better if everyone else is thinking the exact
That's
same
true.
thing. Then I kind of feel better about it.
Except for the flight attendants, they couldn't care less.
Yeah, they used to.
They've got the
yes.
experience. They know what they're doing.
I mean, yeah.
And I've heard from one of, like, I was sitting next at one time. Oh my God, it's an infestation! Don't leave me here.
I'm so tiny right now.
Yeah, so are these mushrooms. Ah,
Oh no! Did I just die? I think I did.
who's here? Oh, it's
R.I.P.
Destin. Hey, Destin.
What's up? Thank you. Tissues is up. All right, I'm gonna take my mic off for a sec so nobody has complaints.
Yeah. Oh my God, I had a sickness too or I got like some sort of sniffles during my. Ah, that was bad. During my cruise because I don't know. There's like, it's kind of a cesspool sometimes. If you think about it, all the jacuzzis and people living on a boat for so long.
If your body like gets really used to working really hard and then you take a holiday and you just kind of immediately break down because it's like your body's like, finally some rest. I guess I should get rid of all this sickness now. So it
Yep.
just kills you.
Yeah, I definitely got that vibe, and I still kind of have the sniffles and a bit of mucus going on me, so.
Sucks. It's also
Sorry
this
for
time
being
of year.
gross.
Well, I literally just took my headset off so that I could blow my nose.
It's also, apparently Canada's going through flu season.
Did
It's
you
flu
go to Canada
season.
as well?
Sorry?
Did you go to Canada
I
as well?
did. Yes, I was there for like
Where are you from in
a
Canada?
week. I'm from
Damn it.
Quebec in this
That's a
small
really
town
bad
called Saint-Agathe-des-Monts. Don't even try to pronounce that. It's not- I think I kind of. Ah! This
Yeah,
is going
they
badly.
really screwed me up too.
Yep. Not doing so well.
Not worth it. All right.
Oh, but we got it. Nice.
I wonder if maybe because they have spikes, you're just not meant to jump on them.
Should probably use my running a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm not doing much of that either. I don't know why.
Just not
I'm not holding Y.
instinctually happening.
I think it's because it's further away from the A button, but I know that some people, when they're like doing speed runs, will hold like the controller in a way that
Both.
they can. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy to watch.
So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Canada. Yeah, it's just a really small town I'm from. But my parents actually live in a town next to it. It's
Right.
called Val David, which is a little easier for, pronunciation.
Val David, I can do that. That's easy.
Yeah, that's easy. So I was there for like a week, and I wasn't sick there. Everything was fine. People were getting the flu around the country, but I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's just one
it's
that's-
also rainy and crappy in San Francisco.
Oh yeah,
right now, so
yeah.
it happens.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh my
do you
God,
wanna-
I did okay.
You did good. You did good. I
okay.
did real bad that time. Do you want to play something else?
Yeah,
What
let's
else we got on
do
here?
whatever maybe one of the games you brought, or we could do
I'm
Mario
always
Kart.
down with Mario Kart, so how
Me
about we do
too.
that and then jump into something
I get
else?
lucky sometimes with Mario Kart. Not all the time, but sometimes I do.
I'd be interested to see a study on how much of it is luck and how much of it actually is skill, because
Yeah.
people can be skilled at it. They can win every single time. But, you
Mhm.
get a blue shell at the very end. You're screwed pretty much. There's nothing you can
Yep.
do about it. So it's totally a mix.
Been there for sure.
Dude, it's Mario Kart 64. Oh, okay.
Oh,
you're
I got
controlling
control
this.
for some reason. All right. I'm down for that. Wait, Mario Kart 64?
Yeah, on Virtual Console.
What? Wait, where do we find Mario Kart 8?
I think if you press on here.
Oh, it's on the pad. Well, look at that,
That's the
folks.
one. I really need to play my Wii U more, don't I?
I know. Like I said, I played maybe twice last year. I haven't played my Wii U since like I got it when it came out, and played for like a couple months, and then that was it.
I go back to Wind Waker all the
Went
time,
away.
but yeah. And
Wind
Smash
Waker,
Bros.
yeah. I'm just a lot on my 3DS actually, more than
True.
anything.
3DS is such a great console.
I know. Like all Ocarina of Time, and I've played that like 3 times.
Yeah, it's a great game. Someone on YouTube asked, where will you watch the Switch trailer? We have the Switch trailer, the original one, up on IGN.com, but we're also going to be live streaming the entire Switch conference tonight on youtube.com/IGN.
Plus we got pre-shows.
We do.
and
Show starts at 7:30 Pacific time or California, and we'll have a post-show after it. We're expecting it to last for about an hour or so, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm just excited to see more Zelda.
Oh my God, yes. Oh yeah, if they show more of that,
I mean, we've already seen a lot of it,
we have
considering
actually
how long ago it was announced, but still. I'm
a lot of
excited.
like stuff from just hands-on stuff.
Yeah.
That was really cool when I mean they're showing a lot, which is good. They're
Yeah.
not being secretive
And
about
like, I'm
it.
really excited about that and the PlayStation exclusive Horizon Zero Dawn coming out in pretty much the same time.
Oh
Super
my
exciting to me.
gosh, I know. This year's gonna be pretty bomb.
I think so.
I think it's looking pretty bomb.
Last year was good for indies, like stuff
yeah,
like
a
Inside.
lot of stuff got pushed out of last year.
That's true.
So it's all happening this year. Get
Just
ready,
want the
people.
Standard.
I usually go with the bike. I kind of like the bikes.
Give me all that standard. Basic
Colorful.
AF.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up.
God, mine's so mismatched. It's like it's ridiculous.
It's pretty.
It's very,
I think it's just
very Wario.
parachute.
Oh yeah, parachute's probably
Probably
better than
standard.
the glider.
Is there
Yeah.
anything that says just standard though?
I don't know.
No. All right, let's just go the little parachute there.
Cute. Okay. What
Which
shall
one
we
are we gonna
do? What shall we do?
Well, I mean, we've been talking about Zelda a bunch, so
I like that.
the
My rule.
Triforce Cup.
Oh, Triforce. Never mind. Close.
Same
Close
thing.
enough.
Whatever.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of good Zelda stuff out there. Guys should definitely tune in.
Especially because you can play so much of it on different platforms now as well. Like
know.
Majora's Mask last year. Was that last year on 3DS?
I want to say yes.
And then Ocarina of Time. And
Yeah.
Zelda's so great.
Just
A Link
so good.
Between Worlds. Is such a good
That's
game.
actually like my second favorite Zelda game.
It's
I
a
think.
really, really good
yeah.
game.
It's pretty up there.
The ending's really good.
I know. That's
sweet.
actually yeah. I got emoed on that one.
Yeah.
Emo? Is that people still use that?
Yeah.
What? Where? Backing up. Hold up. All right, here it goes. Let's see how I do.
It's also just like thinking about.
God, I'm so big.
I can't think of any games like party games that I play quite like I play Mario Kart or just
Party
Nintendo games in general. Yeah.
You need to play Overcooked.
Overcooked is very good. That's a good point.
Yes.
Overcooked's great.
There's a lot of like.
But I feel like for like a
platform
party,
games.
usually the game that I will go for to play, like if I have a bunch of people over, it's gonna be on my Wii U.
Makes sense.
Majority of the time. It's got
Yeah.
Smash Bros.
Yeah.
And, yeah. They're all easy to pick up.
I actually accumulated a
Oh,
lot
no.
of Microsoft controllers, so it's pretty good for
How many people can you have on Overcooked?
Overcooked. 4,
Yeah.
right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Also,
Oh, God, I'm
Jackbox
doing
is
terrible.
awesome for party games. Already a blue shell? Are you kidding me?
Oh no!
What did I do to deserve this?
Yes, my plan is working.
I love that thing. So my least favorite thing in this is blue shell because if I'm in
Come
first
on.
place, it screws me up. My favorite thing to get is the bullet. It's
Oh, the bullets
it's the best.
saves you.
You don't have to do anything.
I know.
Just like, all right,
Just like,
knock
oh,
people
thanks.
out. Oh,
First place
Look at
now.
that.
I feel great. Oh no, I'm gonna fall off. Ah! Turn. Oh my God. Whoa. Please don't.
goddamn
I
bats.
think I wasted that. Did I waste that? No.
Oh,
Ah! Someone got
it's funny
me.
because I can like slightly see you on the screen. I'm like, no fireballs.
Fireballs incoming. Oh my gosh. So, speaking of holiday breaks, what did you end up doing?
I went
Since you,
to.
this is your second Christmas year?
Yes.
Cool.
Last year I did literally nothing. I was sad.
Aw.
Well, it's really hard being away from home. Sure, you know
Homesick.
that, you know.
Yeah, like, I totally was relating to that when you were posting about it.
Yeah, it's
hard.
tough. The hardest part for me
Like
last
when
year
your
was
whole
my
family-
birthday.
Oh, your birthday.
Yeah, it was the first birthday I'd ever had away from my mom, and that was really, really tough. But for Christmas, I went to Austin, Texas. That's where my boyfriend lives. He works for Rooster Teeth.
Oh, yeah.
So we did a bunch of cool stuff there. Went and hung out with his family, which are like very southern. So I feel like they were just really sweet and go kind of over the top with.
That's awesome.
They're celebrating. Like the whole house was decorated in like Santa. Like there's just so many decorations. They even
Oh
replaced
my
the
gosh.
towels with towels that had holly and.
Oh, my grandma
Yeah.
did that too this
It
year.
was super
She had
cute.
little reindeer towels. It's cute.
Even the soap they used was holiday themed.
Oh,
like,
wow,
it
that's
was,
extreme.
It was
Yeah.
crazy, but it was so nice
A little
being
bit more
there
than
around
my-
a family
my
when I
side.
couldn't be home. Yeah,
That's so awesome.
it was really nice. It was
Felt
also just
Christmas
the
finally.
weather there was so weird. Like one day it would be 2 degrees, and then again.
Yeah, I'm
Son
in
of a-
10th now, so my streak is. It didn't really get there, and then it just was not even.
All right,
was not
still
existent.
made it. I was so close to the end just then that really could have screwed me up.
Oh
but
my gosh.
It's okay. It's okay.
You made quite the impression there. Well done.
doing
I'm just doing really bad on turns.
How
Right.
often do you go home for Christmas?
I pretty much that is like my go-to. If I'm gonna celebrate Christmas, I have to be home. And
'Cause I guess
it's
the
just
flight
kind
for you
of
isn't too bad. I'm hoping to go home next year, but you know it takes like 2 days to get home.
oh my god,
It
yeah.
sucks.
I know. That's like a 22-hour trip for you.
Yeah, but it's also because of the time zones, so
Yeah.
it like is literally another day.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's rough. It's expensive, but it's also just Australian Christmas is so different to Christmas here because it's hot. So people,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Basically
it's
have
here-
a bunch of drinks,
It's like
hang
in
out in the pool.
California. Yeah,
kind
it's-
of. Yeah,
It's a little different.
like we play a lot of outdoor sports and stuff, so it's dramatically different for me. I really want to have a white Christmas. I've never had one.
Yes.
Just go to
I mean,
Canada.
yeah, because Texas is not. I don't.
Oh yeah, one day
I
it was
don't
20
foresee-
degrees, the next day it was 70, and
So
on
weird.
Christmas
Oh,
it was
sorry.
like 60.
I'm such a bad.
Do you
starter.
reverse again?
I did it. I don't know what I was doing. I wasn't thinking about my first move here. I was still thinking about. Yeah, White Christmas is because
They are
Christmas
the
is the best.
I don't know what this level has to do with Zelda, but I'll take it.
Colorful?
All right.
Yeah. Come on, Wario. This has been a bad start. Yeah, definitely Canada. You will. I mean, I posted about it. It's like my first day back. Instant fairy tale, snow-covered
Yeah,
trees
it's so
and
pretty.
everything. It's amazing.
I am going to New York next month.
Oh, there you go.
Hopefully it'll still be snowing when I'm there. Maybe not. It's like the middle of February. I'll be there, so don't know. But I was gonna go to Chicago. I thought about going to Lake Tahoe here in California.
Yeah, Lake Tahoe actually does have a pretty decent winter.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
lot more expensive than I thought it would be though.
Oh my gosh.
So
yeah. Well, because
Texas.
everyone's going there. Everyone in California ends up driving up there, and
That's true. Yeah, a lot of families probably as well.
Yeah, and that's like for the whole state. We're a huge state. We have a lot of
Yes.
people here.
The biggest state is California. The biggest state in the U.S. Like
I wanna
most
say, yeah.
populated, not biggest because Texas is the big. Or Alaska is the biggest. Actually.
Definitely pretty up there. It's population of Canada in one state. So
That's crazy.
pretty
I'm pretty
huge.
sure that the population of Australia.
what is the population of Australia?
I do not remember, but
Oh.
it fits inside of New York.
Mine's like 30 million, I want to say, which is about how many we have.
That sounds close to.
Yeah.
Australia.
It actually might be a
Remember.
little less, but still up there.
Yeah.
Still like close enough to.
Oh, someone asked who is Yoshi and who is Wario. I
What?
am Yoshi.
I'm Wario.
Oh, someone
Obviously,
also asked
because I'm
us.
doing terrible.
Someone also
Don't you
asked
guys
why we
know?
can't play Bayonetta 2 or Mad World. I did actually bring Bayonetta 2, my personal copy from home, so we can get to that. We can play Bayonetta 2 in a bit if you guys would like. I've only played the first one. I haven't even played the second one.
I haven't
but
even
I have
played
it.
one,
So,
so how about that?
really?
Yeah.
Bayonetta is awesome.
Well, I'm down.
She's super sassy. A lot of attitude. They're ridiculous but very cool games.
I'm down. Oh my god!
Really hack and slash.
I'm sort of doing it now.
Ooh, Everett Borislow on YouTube said he hopes that Portal 2 comes to Nintendo Switch.
Whoa, that would
Yeah.
be crazy.
I don't
Thing
know
happen.
how likely that is because
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Valve don't care.
Yeah.
Like they make so much money off of Steam that they don't need,
don't need
to
to.
work with
Ah.
anyone. It was surprising that Portal even did. It'd be cool. I wonder how it'd work on Switch. Yeah, I think it'd function.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game.
Need more damn tissues.
I'll have my moment. It'll happen. We have time.
I believe in you.
Still have bad
Garo
luck.
on YouTube also asked, where is Nintendo's live stream? So we have mentioned this before. Sorry for being repetitive.
It's
It's
okay.
going to be up on IGN.com, our YouTube Our pre-show starts at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, and then their show starts at 8 p.m. We will be streaming it on youtube.com/IGN, twitch.tv/IGN, facebook.com/IGN,
Basically
and
everywhere
IGN.com.
you're at right now if you're watching.
Yeah. We will be streaming it there.
Yep.
I'm not actually even sure where you can watch their stream directly. Nintendo.com?
I want to say
I
yeah. That
don't
would be
know.
smart.
All I know is we're hosting it. And we
Yeah.
do have a couple of people who are in New York right now freezing their butts off to go to the show.
Yes, that'll be. I hope
Let
they
me
get
know
a
it's right
Switch
before this.
if they have a chance. That'd be awesome. Yeah, and I'm gonna just be hosting IGN news videos, so I am staying later after this. So right after this, I'm on a good 3-hour break until that time.
Are you also staying until 11 p.m.?
Yep.
Excited about
maybe
it.
till 9:30. I don't know.
Gonna be here
We'll
pretty
see.
late.
Yeah, we'll be here hanging out. I mean, if
I'm super excited.
we're getting free pizza.
That's true, but it's
Sold.
also crazy fun working here when everyone's in that kind of excited atmosphere where we're all like, holy crap,
Wasted.
like, new Nintendo console is actually coming out. I will never stop being excited about that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
everyone's
that's-
going to be like cheering when we're watching the live show, even though we're writing news about it.
I
You know,
mean,
it's crazy exciting.
Yeah. Wii day one, Wii U day one, and well, hopefully I get the Switch day one if I'm lucky.
I was thinking about it, and I was like, well,
Give me
there's-
something.
I will die if I don't get to play Zelda day one, but then I remembered Zelda is coming to Wii U as well. I'm probably not going to get Switch day one
Yeah.
by virtue of being poor and living in San Francisco.
Aw. Yeah, we're
So I'm not
we're in
going
an
to do that.
expensive
I
state, guys.
cannot afford that.
City,
But
rather.
when it gets a little cheaper or when Game Library is big enough to justify it, I'll sure good for flying, especially going to
Yeah.
Australia.
Plus, it's always good to. I mean, it is good to wait a little bit. I don't
Yeah.
know why. I'm gonna keep the tradition going if
I mean,
can.
I think if you can, then
Yes.
why not?
But then
yeah.
if I end up, if it ends up being where the controllers are really, I don't know.
There are
If it
absolutely
overall does
going-
not fit and suit me,
Sure.
then I would have been happy that I waited. But I might
Yeah.
not. I don't know.
There are absolutely going to be third parties who make controllers. I
Yeah.
would bet money on that. I also think with the battery life stuff that I am kind of worried about, that you will be
Yes.
able to plug in an external battery. Like, I don't doubt that they will do that. So.
I think it'd be great if the battery life was really impressive, and then that'll
Just
justify
blows everyone
everything.
away.
Yeah. When has that ever happened? Maybe never.
No. Well, Apple does a pretty good job of battery life stuff. But,
Yeah, but that's Apple.
yeah. Separate story entirely.
Yeah.
Someone on the YouTube chat, it just disappeared from what I could see.
Oh yeah, I haven't been checking comments, but it's
I'm trying to look while
I want to win this.
Trying to look while driving. They mentioned Ukulele coming out, and I think
Yes.
Ukulele is coming to Wii U. I don't know about Switch, but I'm so excited about Ukulele. Banjo-Tooie and Banjo-Kazooie are some of my favorite games ever. And for those who don't know, Ukulele is basically like Banjo-Kazooie 3 with two different characters, obviously due to licensing issues, but it's being made by the same people who made the first two games. So super, super, super excited about that. That's a wall.
Oh my god, I'm doing okay this one. Woo! Oh my god, yes, I needed that. It's getting stuck. Oh, come on, turn. Mario, what are you doing? Ah! Gain control here. Compose yourself.
You got. Oh, fifth is good. No, you got this.
I know.
Go.
I got- you said it was good, and then I got 6. You're
Six is still
jinx.
good. It's
you
good.
jinxed me.
It may have been my fault. I'll take it. I'm joking.
Oh god. I'm getting there. It's a small crawl, but I'll get to the first place. You're so good at it. Damn. Are we playing on easy? This is embarrassing.
We're playing on like the medium 100cc, but big fan of Mario Kart.
Yeah. Mario Kart's fun, guys.
My mum, when I left, was really sad when I left Australia that I was taking my Wii U with me to the US.
Oh, I thought she was sad that you were leaving, but no, it was the Wii
yeah,
U.
that too. But we had this thing where we went and bought her a Wii U, and I felt like I was the adult in the situation. I was like, what games do you want with it? We're going to
Let
trade
me
in
help
your
you."
old Wii. We're going to get
That's
you a
awesome.
Wii U. And
I
so sometimes
actually-
she plays Mario Kart like just by herself.
That's
She's
the
pretty
best.
good at it. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I actually bought my grandma, I think it was the Wii U.
That's awesome.
But then she, never played it, so I think I ended up returning it or something.
Aw.
But she was all about having a console and using it, and I was like, yeah, so I'm gonna get it for you. And I don't think she actually expected that I would do it, and then
That's pretty cute.
realized that she couldn't. I mean, it's totally a different. If you're playing consoles and you're not used to that technology, let alone, you know.
It's really hard, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a learning curve. Whoops, I thought that was a platform.
I left my Xbox One with my parents as well, and in part because they use it as a media player. They use it for Netflix. I left my Kinect there because they weren't very good at controlling the Xbox without Kinect.
Oh.
So they like turn it on and off using Kinect, and I was like, all right, guys, you can take this one. Like,
yeah.
if you'll literally never be able to watch Netflix again without it, I will leave it with you. But it's also cool because whenever I get home, I get to play Xbox. So.
Yeah, that is really
Works
cool.
out.
The only console I get to play when I go home is my old PS2, which is still kind of cool, but
Oh, totally.
it's not always. I mean, I'll go back and play like Splinter Cell or something.
That's just crazy nostalgic.
But I do miss my more up-to-date consoles.
yeah.
Or I bring my
just-
3DS.
Cloud saves are the best thing of this damn generation.
Oh my
Like, I
God.
know you could do it on 360. I think you might have been able to on PS3, but you could upload a save to the cloud. But the fact that, like, I close down my Xbox and then I pull it up in Australia and
I know.
it leaves off exactly
No
where
need to
I
bring
was
your
in
own
the
memory
US.
card or anything.
Oh, it's so good. So I remember in the 360 era, that was the console I played the most of then. And I used to take my hard drive out of my console and take it to someone else's house every time so that I could have my save, like, physically with me.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy.
I don't know how we did without it.
Someone called DNick235 just said, tonight IGN is going to be proven wrong about the Switch. What?
Oh, what? And
What does that
are
even
you-
mean?
Explain
Wait, like,
yourself.
I'm excited about it. I really want to play Zelda. What are we wrong about?
Come on, baby. Come on, Wario. Maybe it's just like his setup's not good.
Look,
Ah!
I don't
Banana.
mean to body shame, but he's a little bit fat.
He's a little chubby.
That boy doesn't have good acceleration.
No.
So
I made a mistake. Also, I put him on a bike, which
it's
is
a
like
problem.
not as powerful as it should be. Yeah, that's probably
That-
why
that
I'm
is
losing.
true as well. So
I'm just coming up with excuses as to why I'm
It's fine.
being so bad.
I always use
I panic.
the standard cart just because obviously that's, you know, when you start playing the one that you get used to, so I'm really used to the physics of it.
Ah.
So I just never swap out. It's
That's how you're winning. I get it now.
standard cart.
Yeah.
Highly recommend the default.
Come on. Give me something here. So I can at least get 7th place or something. Oh. That's bad luck.
Raphael Jesus SR2 on YouTube said, Nintendo 64 is the best console of all in my opinion because of the games. And I kind of agree. I love the Nintendo 64 so much, but now that the Xbox One has Rare Replay,
I know.
I play that so often.
Yeah.
Like Perfect Dark, Banjo-Kazooie, and Tooie. Like, there's just so many good Rare games. Oh, we finished.
Yay.
Yay!
I didn't work up to the first place that I was hoping to get, but it's all good. Guys, if you're watching, definitely leave a comment because we're checking those. At least Alanah is. Doing a bad job
a
at
wild
it.
Ezzy. Oh, I know you. Hi.
Ah.
He said, "G'day, Alanah. G'day, Naomi. I believe
G'day.
he has a podcast. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he has a podcast that he's shared with us
Cool.
a couple times and like
Is it
a
a gaming
blog and
podcast?
stuff. I'm not sure.
No, it's just
I
a
have read
podcast.
something on his blog before those. Cool guy. Cool guy.
Cool beans.
Leo Sh. I always read negative comments because I think it's funny. Said, "Girl stream play clickbait," or implied that because there are 2 women playing a video game, it's clickbait. On the contrary,
Shut
we
your
like
mouth.
video games.
Yeah. We're just
We
playing
wouldn't work
games,
here
guys.
if we did.
We're just normal people playing video games. Chill
All right.
out.
You want to play more Mario Kart?
Yeah, let's do
one
it.
more?
Yeah. Need to
You want to do 50?
try to redeem myself. Yeah.
Yeah?
Let's do that, and then let's hope I can do decently. I'm gonna choose someone else because Wario, as much as I like him,
He's a chubby
it's
boy.
not that great.
He's a chubby boy.
Yeah.
It's actually true though. Like in Mario Kart, it's just crazy that this cartoony-looking game has actually impressive physics. But the heavier characters
matters.
accelerate less, but also can hit people. Like it's great.
Yeah.
Do
does
you want to pick
matter.
one?
Huh? Oh yeah, let's do Rainbow Road. We already did. Did we do the gold mine? Let's do.
Well, we'll pick a cup. So
Yeah. Let's.
which one? Which one? Like just pick
Oh,
a,
just a cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go shell cup.
All right.
Yeah, that's good. And then we can do whichever ones were in there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Oh my gosh, I'm such a rough start. I came back Wednesday straight from having landed the day before.
Yeah. I
Jet lag is shitty.
It is.
Someone needs to invent like a pill that works through that.
That would be great. It gets me really hard whenever I go.
Like sleeping pills okay, but like they don't always work on me.
Neither. Valium
it, like,
works, but
sometimes it like does the opposite of what
yeah,
it's supposed
it
to
does.
do.
And I feel
Keeps
like
me up.
I get so conscious of what it's doing to me that I pay
Yes.
attention to it. I'm like,
And then your brain's working the
can't
whole
sleep.
time, and you can't sleep.
yep.
It's the
not
worst
great.
feeling.
No, I had a terrible flight screw up because United are the worst airline in the world coming back from Texas.
Really?
It's supposed to fly back on Monday and couldn't. It's a ridiculous and infuriating story, but they ended up giving me a free flight. But it was the next morning at 7 a.m., meaning that I had to get up at like 4 a.m. Texas time
What?
and then come straight to work afterwards. No, that was like the day before CES. Not a good start to the year.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
bummer.
sick and, dude, it's crazy.
All the things at once.
Yeah.
But hey, if it starts bad, then maybe it's gonna end good. Because last year started good and ended bad, so I'm just gonna go with that logic and hope that it happens.
Yeah.
No, it's first place!
Luke Graff said he's asking legitimate questions. So we are playing a game while reading the chat. So I'm trying to
talking.
answer whatever I can, but yeah, I will miss some stuff. That's, I can't
It's
literally do
impossible,
both.
guys.
Let me try. All right, I'm gonna try and do this race without ever looking at. No, I can't do it. Definitely. I already
I was
gave
like,
up.
yes,
I'm like,
this
there
is
are
my
cows
chance to
here.
win.
No.
I was like, this is my chance to win. Thanks, Alanah. All right. Oh my gosh.
Oh, someone called Dizzy Death
Oh.
on Twitch said they are like Peach and Daisy. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I'm cool with that. That's great.
Everyone says,
Red
oh,
Shell,
you
get
play
out.
Peach
Damn
all the time.
Damn it.
I'm like, I am Peach.
You don't even know.
Hey, look at this. I'm doing much better. Your physics theory, that's the reason I was being so
Yeah.
bad, guys. Duh.
It's also
We're
a
not even playing an easy
50
track, are we?
cc. I'm very
Oh,
bad
yeah.
at. Oh, I'm sorry. That I swear to God, that wasn't me.
Ah. Oh,
I just,
okay. Now I know what you're talking about.
Drifting is very hard on the 50 cc because it's very, very slow.
Man, 50cc is my best friend.
I'm real bad at it.
Why am I so good? Because it's easy, right? Yeah.
Well, it's not. I don't necessarily think it's easier. Like, I find Guitar Hero on easy harder than medium because it's like slightly offbeat. And I
Oh,
kind of feel the
yeah.
same about this. It's like it just doesn't feel like what I'm used to, so I find it harder than medium. Oh no.
Check it out, guys.
Good job.
Totally redeemed
See?
myself.
Look at that turnaround. Comeback of the century.
Yep.
I'm just going to throw that backwards
Yep.
to screw over whoever's behind me because I'm a jerk.
All right.
What else
Cool.
have we got? You guys and IGN are great. I meant the PlayStation Beyond team. Oh, he was talking about, it was a breakout from one of our PlayStation podcasts where they spoke about the
Oh.
Switch kind of negatively. And that was received badly, but it was mostly because I think it was just, they broke out part of that podcast and put it on YouTube main and it like missed all the positive stuff everyone had to say. It was just,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a really bad production choice. I assure you the people on that podcast are really excited about the Switch as well, but
Yeah.
it happens sometimes. Sometimes we make terrible decisions, and
Yeah, but it's also good to get those opinions out there so you can
that's
go
true.
a little
It's
easy
got
on
to
them,
be
you know?
well-rounded.
It's like,
Yeah.
let's give, both sides of the story.
But like, yeah, that was in part Brian Altano, who is also on our Nintendo podcast, and gets every Nintendo console day one.
he's
Said
like me.
Zelda is his most anticipated game of the year, so
Oh my gosh, yeah.
totally two-sided. But yeah, it happens. Andrew Thomas said, "What game do you most want to see on Switch?" I'm excited about Skyrim.
Yeah, that would be
That's
crazy.
crazy. But with that means also Fallout, and like the idea of getting to sink into a Bethesda RPG on a plane. That's
true.
amazing. That'll go
Yeah.
go by
Not-
so fast. Like anytime
Yeah.
I play a Bethesda RPG, I'm like, what? 12 hours? Oh no! I should probably sleep.
Yeah, and it's, I actually played Stardew Valley on my laptop. I have this,
couldn't get
like,
into that game.
You can't?
I
Well,
just-
that's okay. It's
I
kind
wonder
of
if
a,
maybe I need to like learn more about it because every time I try, I'm like, I don't understand.
that's
why
okay.
I'm
What the appeal
farming.
is, yeah. It's like resource management stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, I love Minecraft. Is it kind of in any way?
It's
and
very
I like
similar to
Animal
Minecraft.
Crossing.
I actually like things about it more than I do like how they do it in Minecraft.
Right.
Because things like mining is actually easier because you're not mining every single thing hoping to find like a, specific spot with gold
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever
So it's
it
not
is.
random.
So yeah, it is sort of random, but not to the extreme. Like you don't have to mine the heck out
For
of a
hours
place to
and
get
get a
some-
bunch of dirt.
Yeah, you
You
have
just
like
throw out.
specific rocks you're mining, and some of them look like what they are, and you can see them right off the bat.
Yeah.
And so.
Christian
Like that about it.
4444 said that he heard that maybe the Switch will be more powerful than the Xbox One. So the idea is in terms of hardware that it may be as powerful as the original Xbox One is in launch day Xbox One. That's not confirmed, but potentially, yes. The thing is, though, if it's a console that's intended to be handheld, we've heard some kind of rumors about maybe it not performing as well unless it's plugged into the TV. So I really have no idea. It's hard to
that would be a
speculate.
bummer, because then all the versatility's pretty much.
Well, I'm not a person who
Lost.
cares much about graphics, so
That's true. If
you
you're
know,
not a big person on that.
I care about frame rate drops. Like
Yeah.
that stuff kind of sucks.
As
but
long as you're able to play it like it's meant to
exactly
be
and it's
played.
smooth, I
you're
don't
fine.
care if I have to downgrade the window. So
Yeah, that's a good point.
yeah.
Oh man, 7th place. Here, wait. I'm gonna save these. Oh! Ah! Why did that happen?
Oh, that was smart.
Okay,
That was
good.
That was good.
That was okay. Yeah, because I was playing that Stardew Valley and I had my big laptop and I couldn't use my mouse, so I had to like use the keys all like awkwardly, and it was like I was next to this person that was trying to sleep, and I'm like, I hope I don't keep hitting you because that would suck. So to be able to bring something more, you know, like a 3DS sized console, it'd be more convenient, and the fact that you could play like RPG games.
I just
like
kind of
Fallout.
already use my 3DS, but yeah, I just use my 3DS on planes a lot anyway. You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm going to Australia on the 28th, actually for RTX in Sydney, which is going to be the first time in Australia that the Switch is playable. If anyone in Australia wants to
Dang.
play the Switch, it is going to be there first weekend of February. But I'm going to play Pokemon. I haven't started Sun and Moon. I love Pokemon. I have 2 Pokemon tattoos.
There you go.
Didn't start it because I'm like, I'm going to save that for the play. Very, very excited about it.
Yeah. Oh my God, RTX. I have yet to go to one, and
Yeah.
they always
me
seem like
either.
so much fun.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna do an Overwatch cosplay.
Yay!
Excited
Which
about
one?
that. Not saying,
Oh, secret.
but it's also gonna be like a casual cosplay in that I don't have time to like build full armor, so I'm
God,
basically gonna
Overwatch
do like.
cosplay is so hard.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, definitely time consuming. It's Blizzard,
Yeah.
so it's like I'm doing one that's like you're gonna be able to tell who the character is, but I'm also gonna be comfortable and not putting as much effort into it
Good.
as I would for a lot of my other costumes. So
Good.
it's like a
But it's
half
gonna be
half.
awesome though.
I'm very excited about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also people keep trying to guess what it is.
Oh my God.
I'm like, you're all wrong.
I know. I want to know.
People keep guessing Tracer. I'm like, nope, not doing it. I can do a pretty good Tracer accent, right? I can do Tracer's
Oh,
voice
do
if
it,
you
do
want.
it, do it. Cheers, love. The cavalry's here. That's so cute. Oh, what? I ran into my own bomb. Man. God damn you, Mario Kart.
Brandon Harrelson
Second
said,
place.
what other games you guys planning on playing? How much longer do we have
Just
left
in
of the
general?
stream, Mitchell?
We got some
We have
time.
an hour and 15 minutes, so I don't know. You guys can suggest some stuff to us. Someone said Bayonetta 2. We might jump into that.
Oh, yeah.
I've got Hyrule Warriors here. There's tons of stuff on this console, like virtual boy stuff as well. So we can play pretty much whatever.
Pretty much anything, guys.
Someone said, "Is the Pokemon tat on your lower back, Alanah?" No, I do not have a tramp stamp. But how funny would a Pokemon tramp stamp?
I know.
Like, not sure if tasteful. Like, really can't figure it out.
Might regret that.
Yeah, I have the Pokemon gym badges tattooed around my right ankle. The original Kanto badges. Damn it.
What?
Apparently you can,
Shoot.
if
Slow
you
it
shoot
down.
a green shell back at the exact right time, you can break the blue shell, but I've never managed to figure out the time. One day I'll get it.
Second place, dude. This is awesome. 50 cc's is my Yeah.
Jeremiah said the Wii U didn't pan out very well. Do you guys think that there's even the slightest chance that the Switch could do any worse? So
Oh,
I think
God.
one of the biggest problems with the Wii U is actually that they really screwed up the marketing. There are a lot of people who bought a Wii and thought that the Wii U was actually just the addition of the gamepad.
Oh
and
my gosh.
because of that, it didn't sell well. My mum was one of those people. She had a Wii and just was like, what's this thing? It looks like the Wii has like a new controller because they really
An extension.
didn't market that well.
Yeah. It's peripheral.
I think the Switch is very clearly
Oh, shit,
a
I
separate
wasted
console, and hopefully that helps with sales, which helps with third-party support, though, again,
that. Oh!
I'm personally not too concerned about
you.
the third-party stuff.
Donkey Kong! You're the worst. No! Ah! Don't tell me Donkey Kong's gonna beat me. Come on, I was second place the whole time. Ah, you
Oh, The
bastard.
blue shell would have got him. How did I end up getting you? Oh, because you were the last one.
Oh man, that's a bummer. Yeah, I don't know. It would be great if the Switch was like, it's like the 64, guys. This is amazing.
I really hope so.
Imagine it had like that, like, it was like the Obama of consoles.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe in the
Fur_more 23 on Twitch asks, Alanah, did you pre-order the Majora's Mask from First 4 Figures? First 4 Figures make amazing Nintendo statues. They're a company based out of Hong Kong. They make crazy cool stuff. I recently bought their Amaterasu statue for like $380 or something.
Holy
Just
cow.
insane and terrible, but it's so beautiful.
But
and
wait,
they most
you
recently
should save that money for a Switch.
I
Just saying.
stopped doing it.
Oh, okay.
I've officially tapped out of collecting. I'm not doing it anymore. I don't know.
Now IGN can just buy the stuff for you.
Well, I
Technically.
did figure out a loophole.
Yay!
So they recently came up with this Majora's Mask
Yay!
life-size replica, and it is seriously beautiful. Google First 4 Figures Majora's Mask, you'll see it. It lights up. It's just
Oh, this is
gorgeous.
sick.
And it's nearly $400 as well. I did not buy it because I decided to stop collecting unless it's Batman. That's my one caveat. I will allow myself to get Batman. But I have been in contact with First 4 and asked if we can get it for an unboxing. So that basically means I can have it on my desk at work. I don't get to keep it,
Yeah!
but I can have it
That's
here.
awesome.
So that's gonna tie me over. Otherwise, I would have bought that thing in a heartbeat and just cried about how freaking addicted to collectibles I am. But trying to cut back. 2017, I haven't bought a single collectible, and it's been like 13 days or something.
Who's counting,
I'm doing
though?
great. Doing great.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's,
Oh,
it's
that's
just
me.
so
I'm
addictive.
sorry. Not sorry.
How dare you? That one doesn't bother me that much. I don't know.
I know, it doesn't,
I'm fine with it.
you think it's bad and you're like, haha, but you can work around it.
Worse things
Use your brain.
exist in this game.
Just gonna keep this steady second place streak if I can.
David Nunez on YouTube said the Switch is what the Wii U
Oh,
is supposed to be,
no.
basically, and I think you're kind of right there. Something you can play anywhere. It's like the Wii U is like the gateway drug to the Switch, and that you can play just on your gamepad, sitting on a couch in the same room while someone watches the TV, but you can't get too far away or you lose the connection. So it does kind of seem like the Switch is like the Wii U on crack.
Yeah.
Which I am so down with, because I do really like the Wii U. I think it's a very good console. I think it's got a huge and really impressive library of games and legacy games, so it's totally worthwhile.
And then hopefully the Switch just is a good addition to that.
Yeah.
Let's hope, guys.
That's a lot of what this is. It's so hard to talk about because it's all speculation and
Yeah, we don't know until we
wishful
actually
thinking. And, yeah.
have one in our hands and
Absolutely.
are playing it. But yeah, totally. Oh, you. Who did that? Whatever, you're the worst. I hate you. Still second place though, yay! Ah, that was bad.
Who just said that?
Someone say something?
Victor on YouTube said, do you think Nintendo is going to surprise us with some VR content for the Switch?
Ooh, whoa.
No.
I actually haven't heard Nintendo and VR in the same sentence ever.
I think
so.
they have such a social focus that they would have absolutely no interest in doing that.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if they did. Don't see it
Although
happening.
could be cool. Let's be honest. If they could like
Or sickening.
put this in VR or something. Yeah, actually,
Do you
Mario
imagine
Kart might
Mario
be,
Kart in VR?
yeah, that might be different.
Yeah.
But if we do just, you
Yeah.
know, whatever.
I love VR.
Mario
I'll
Land
never
or
say no.
something.
But
Yeah.
I don't think Nintendo would do that because it takes away the social family focus of the stuff they really try and do.
The
so.
family focus, yeah, and just oh yeah, second place, baby. Woo. And just like the aesthetic of games too. I feel like it'd be hard to capture in VR. Yeah, the Nintendo aesthetic, as I like to call it. Cool. So I got second place. Yeah.
Oh, good job. Killing it. Someone asked us, which is hotter, the green turtle or the yellow turtle? I prefer the green turtle, evidently, because I am the green turtle.
Oh.
I don't know
makes
if I'd call
total
Yoshi
sense.
hot, though. That's, all right, that's a bit of a weird one.
Weird term to use for that. Cool looking. Yes. Hot? I don't know. There's more hotter questions, looks like.
Yeah, I'm trying to just get rid of that one.
Yep. Delete. Bye. Nice job.
I hate that stuff. All right.
Yeah. All right. So how many more races do you think we have in this one?
We are done. We done did it.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah. You want to play something else?
I knew that. Yeah, let's play something else.
How about we do Bayonetta or Hyrule Warriors, because I think this is
Oh, yeah, either of those sound
multiplayer.
great.
This is 1 to 2 players. Yeah.
Mitchell's the
We are getting
official-
our off-screen producer to change us to Hyrule
Yeah.
Warriors.
He's our cool
Have you
assistant
played it
for the
before?
day. Wait, we're playing Hyrule or Bayonetta?
Hyrule.
Oh, then yes.
It's another one that I haven't played in a really long time.
Haven't played in a long time either. So these are
But-
all games that like when the Wii U came out, I was like playing all the time, but then
They really did drop off, didn't they?
it dropped off
Yeah.
for me.
I'd like to see the usage of
Oh yeah,
Wii U
over
right
time.
now. Yeah.
Like how many people are playing at a time?
It's like the division dropped by like 60% after
Oof.
the first week or something. Like
Bad.
it's fascinating reading those kinds of stats.
What other game had stats like that were going public? It was like
I mean, World of Warcraft has been amazing because that's a game that's been around for a really long time and
that's true.
barely varies. Like that's really impressive. Oh, we do
Uh-huh.
have Splatoon. We got Wind Waker.
Splatoon.
There's a lot of stuff on here.
I'm down for anything.
I mean, we could do Splatoon. I've never played it before.
I think I played it once, like at E3 back in the day.
Pokken Tournament.
If you
Oh
want,
no, there's so many good games on here.
She's
but I
like,
promise
"What?
Hyrule.
All the games.
Okay. All right. Let's leave it up to the chat. Are we gonna play Splatoon, Pokken Tournament, or Hyrule Warriors? The literal first response
person.
that I see will be the one that I pick.
I don't know.
Like how the
I'm waiting for it.
it's saying oh
Hyrule
my God.
Warriors.
Unfortunately, we can't play Hyrule Warriors because I forgot that my disc is Australian and this is a US console and Nintendo are jerks and region lock things.
Oh.
Can't play Hyrule
So that
Warriors.
means Pokken. It looks like this is the next
is
one.
it Pokken?
Yep.
All right, it is. Okay. Pokken it is.
Then someone got Splatoon, and I was like, I was hoping for that. That's okay. All right, let's
Software
go.
update
Let's go and play this. Have not played this yet, so let's check it out.
Start. Yes.
Damn, that's some cool.
Here we
art.
go.
Yeah.
I haven't played it either. I saw some people playing it at the Pokemon World Championships last year and was really excited about it when it was announced.
Wasn't
but
that like
get around
really
it.
late into last year?
Yeah, it was the second half of last year. I don't remember when exactly, but
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
So I
Wait, what is this about
it
Marty dying
controls-
again?
What?
That pad over there? There's a pad of
Oh, we
writing there.
recorded a Mass
Like, what
Effect
am I
Let's
reading
Play.
here?
We recorded a Mass Effect Let's Play. Wait, tell me this is multiplayer.
Can we play multiplayer?
It is?
Everybody, please. Yes, we can.
Yeah, we recorded a Mass Effect Let's Play yesterday. Did I do that right, Mitchell?
Oh yeah, you guys do the Mass Effect. Oh yeah,
Yes.
it's like my
and
scared senseless version
Marty
of
kept
yeah.
dying, so I was
Let's
writing
Plays.
notes that were like, Marty died. He died again. He keeps dying. It was in
Is this like your
a-
journal for
What am I doing?
like
Single
writing a Let's
battle?
Play journal?
This one, local battle, obviously.
All right.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, it was literally notes of like, please cut this out. It's so boring. He keeps dying. Alright, you've got to press plus.
Oh, sorry.
Basic battle sounds good to me.
Yep.
Sure.
Fighting games. Yeah.
Who we got here?
Oh, nice. Who are you gonna play as? Oh, that's me.
Pikachu
Never mind.
Libre, that's so cute.
I'm gonna go Pikachu because he's cool.
Well, I'm gonna go Charizard because obviously I'm gonna go Charizard.
Charizard, right?
Exactly.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah. Oh, you have a support set. All right.
What?
I'm gonna go this one.
I'm gonna
You
go.
wanna keep on-
What's a
Ooh.
good pairing? Oh,
All
charge.
right, Espeon and
Charging
Umbreon.
time is fast. Average. Okay, I'm gonna go fast. Let's go. Shot.
Okay, should be fun.
Oh, I'm okay. So standard, I guess.
Yeah, I went standard as well.
Oh yeah, you're using the pad. I forgot.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
where are
you
we going?
can't-
No. So you're using your version.
So
your
wait, you
menu.
can't see then.
No. And you're gonna be using the gamepad. So let's
Okay.
choose a battle
Okay.
for him. Where do you want to go?
I don't mind. This
Stage.
looks cute.
Yes. That actually looks like my
Your little
village
awesome place.
in Stardew Valley.
Aw.
My little farm.
All right.
My village. I call it my village, even though it's, I'm a guest in the town. I know.
Oh, yeah,
they
you
all
are
hate
too.
me.
Yeah. That's technically your farm.
Yeah. I'm gonna take over the city anyway.
All right, this is gonna be interesting. Neither of us have played this
Ever.
All right. I'm charging apparently.
It's an exploration.
Planning time. Wow, this is a lot more complicated than I expected it to be.
Yeah. Huh? Okay, I'm gonna go this guy.
Yeah.
He's fast.
Okay.
He's got faster charging time. Woo!
All
Oh wow, this is like
Let me just get used to
Dragon Ball Z
Oh,
something.
okay. This is all right.
All right.
Oh, you shocked me already.
Did I do that? Yeah. Pikachu. Oh!
God, this is so different to fighting
I'm
games
so
than
like
I'm used
tiny
to.
compared to you. Pikachu's
Still
so
doing a good job.
powerful. Yes. Button
That's fun.
smashing.
That was good. I like that. All right.
Wait, you got me in the corner.
Also cool.
Woo! Haha! Tricked you.
It's funny how big I look compared to you.
I know.
but They do equal damage anyway. It's crazy.
Great job. And I died. All right.
But to be fair, neither of us have any idea what's happening.
Yeah, no. I have no idea. Okay. Should I go with Then again, sure. Say yes. Round 2.
Alrighty.
Come on, Pikachu. Oh my god!
We actually are seeing the exact same thing.
So that's weird.
It's pretty cool.
But you're not seeing from the perspective of your guy. It's not.
No, we're both. Oh no, now it's different. Okay. Ooh,
Button smashing
that's a
here.
killer.
Didn't know you could do.
I like that
Yeah!
one. That's good.
Oh
That's
no,
fun.
you got me. Trying to figure out the controls too. It's like, how do I like counteract your?
I like
God
that one. Okay.
darn it, you're strong. All right.
It's my boy Charizard, such a dick.
Pikachu, someone commented. Mr. Taser. Pikachu. That's right. We're gonna win. Next battle. Someone's like, "What's Pokemon?" You're funny.
Pocket
You're
monsters.
So funny.
From the hit series Digimon. Digital Monsters, Digimon Other Champions. Known for characters such as Patamon and
How do I use these guys
I
anyway?
don't remember any of the other Digimon. I know there's a Patamon, and
Oh, yeah.
what else is that?
Someone wrote that they hope Switch is not region locked.
Oh, I hope
Why
so
do
too.
they have that even?
I don't know. It
Come on,
sucks
we're-
to me.
We're one world, you know? Come on. MJ taught us something.
Like that Black Eyed
It's
Peas
that.
song.
Oh my god! Taking me home. Here, look at that!
Super move.
You got me. You got me. You're doing these like super powered moves. I'm like,
Well, I'm basically trying to play it like Tekken, like what I
Smart.
know works in Tekken. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't
And
know
I
if
think
it's
the
gonna do the
last
same thing, but
game I played was like Soul Calibur. Like,
I love Soul
back in the day.
Calibur. It's one
Yeah,
of my favorite
that's my
fighting
favorite
games.
one. That's
That
the only
and
one I'm
Marvel
like
vs.
sort of
Capcom.
decent at fighting game
Yeah.
wise.
Soul Calibur's great.
Yeah. Sure. Let's do that.
I don't know what he's doing. It's fine.
I also maybe just picked a bad counter to your Charizard.
Yeah, it could
No,
be.
come on. Do something, Pikachu. Save me.
Oh, aim that badly. That looked cool though. It's supposed to
What if?
left down.
No.
Oh, that's fun. All right, I like that.
Okay, I
I
like
think I'm kind of
being
learning
able to
movesets now.
dodge
Let's.
your
then
stuff
again,
because
then
that's
again.
all I can do right now. Oh god.
Well, that's probably a block. Neither of us
I
are
know,
using.
and I don't know what it is, so we're just gonna keep watching Pikachu take a beating.
I'm sorry.
Epic. So epic.
God, I love Charizard.
Yeah.
He's so great. That like little look over the shoulder.
I
like,
know.
Yeah, get it, boss.
He's like, that was me.
All right.
Hair flip.
Should we choose a different one?
I just want to choose a different. I'm not gonna go with
Choose a
Pikachu as
different
much as I
Pokemon?
love him. What?
Come on.
Wait, did I get out of this? Hold
I'm
on.
trying
Can I
to.
back? Can I back out? No!
Trying.
I started another fight.
Let me
Sorry.
start.
Quit battle. Yes.
Alright. Basic battle. Basic rules.
Okay. Who am I gonna go with this time?
Lucario is a good one. Let's do that.
Oh man. Yes, Pikachu Libre.
Yeah, it looks so cute.
Oh. Yes.
Oh, someone said press the shoulder buttons for special.
Yes, okay. Thank you. Oh, Cubone. Gotta love Cubone. Luckily, I'm also like on the tail end of my sickness, so like it probably won't.
Oh, dude, it's
Your
the worst.
sickness
I
won't
feel so bad
affect
having
me.
to blow my nose on a stream, but I'm like, well, it's better than the
This
other
is
one.
happening, guys. Deal with
Yep.
it.
Nothing I can do about it. At least I came to work.
Yeah. Let's do
You want to pick?
the stadium of Neo
They're all
City.
really cute.
Let's do Neo City
Very, very cute.
or Neos.
Alrighty.
Hopefully, I picked a better fighter this time.
Blaziken, very good Pokemon.
Yep. I trust. He looks like a badass.
Ismail Alvarez asked, when did they reveal price of Switch? We don't know yet.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Expecting
Tonight.
Tonight, probably around 8:30 p.m. would be my guess, which is half an hour into their stream.
Place
which
your
is
bets,
expected.
everybody. 8:30 p.m. Alanah said by
Yeah.
Alanah.
Yep. I feel like otherwise it'll be at the very end. Maybe they'll do it at the very start. I don't know. Nintendo is so unpredictable compared to the other companies. It's
Oh, nice. I can like really
you're
do
really-
this.
oh, I'm not
Whoa,
very
I'm
fast. Okay.
fast. Not taking any. Not
Ooh,
pulling any
that was cool.
punches. Actually, I spoke too soon. Oh wait, I kind of was in shock of my epic takedown.
You
there.
are really fast. Ooh. Okay. All right.
Whoa. Okay, so fighters. If you pick the wrong fighter, you could.
Yeah, you're messing me up.
That can predict the.
Damn, dude.
Okay.
Crazy.
I like this guy.
How is that so unbalanced?
Right?
That's not great. It's not a. That's.
I'm totally
Is
down
this
for
something
it,
that
though.
I'm missing? Like, this game should not be this unbalanced. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty imbalanced, actually. Ooh, did I, like, counter your whatever you did there? Whoa. Ah! Nope. Get up, fight! That's me and my fighting voice.
Hey, there we go. All right.
Wow.
That's cool.
No, okay. Oh. Oh.
Sorry, I got more
Perfect.
serious. I was like, hold up. Let me pull out my Tekken. Okay, so I think that it is the shoulder buttons activate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the power, the superpower.
Correct.
Which I kind of did, sort of.
It looked pretty.
It looked like I was doing something. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, that's like a block. Nice.
Oh, cool.
Love that.
It's funny
Yes.
seeing a Pokemon hold like a little shield.
I know. I've never seen that.
It's cute. Ooh, that was good. Man. That kick, I tell you, it's
I
like
know.
Chun-Li.
Whatever that was. Thank you.
Okay, how do you block?
Right shoulder button. Ah! Taking you down. Final death throw. Kick, I meant.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
All right.
It's down to the
This is
wire.
really close.
I know you're gonna get me.
Come on, come on, come on,
Come on, get him! Yeah,
Damn.
you got me.
That was, look how much health I had. That was insane. Holy crap.
That was cool, as the game
That was
put it.
Cool.
That was cool.
Shut up, Pokken. Don't
Even I
mock
thought
me.
that was cool, even though I laughed.
I feel like we're playing
Not so bad.
two kind of similar looking characters who are like totally different types too, so.
Yeah. I just like how he runs with his big legs.
I know, it's really cute. It's like he's wearing flare pants.
I know, he's like totally out of
from
the 70s.
Yeah.
My mom would be like totally down to buy a pair of those pants. Or fur pants.
Someone
Clothing?
said Pikachu
Not
is
clothing.
electric and Charizard was flying, so there was type advantage there too. That's because electric has power over flying, so I don't know.
There was a few moments where I took you down while you were in
Greninja
here.
gave HP if you would have used it. Okay. It's a lot of stuff here that it's I guess not easy to jump into this kind of fighting game without any idea what you're doing. So I'm trying to do like the moves that usually work in fighting games that you just did, where you can pick someone up off their feet. I should be blocking, shouldn't I?
Like that.
That's not a good idea. Alright, so block is this guy.
Yes.
Okay.
Ah! Took me down. Did you see how I fell there? I was like so defeated.
I give up.
I'm just gonna take a nap now. That's what I look like.
Oh damn.
Keep blocking.
How
Okay.
do I do that? Hang
I'm just
on.
gonna hang out here.
I'm trying to see
Whoa,
if I
do
can
that
swap in
flying
the-
thing.
Swap
That was
into
nice.
the other Pokemon, but they appear there, but I don't know how to.
Whew.
No idea. Truly no idea. After this, we should jump into Splatoon, I think.
I agree.
Alright, helping hand.
I'm not the best at fighting games. I lose a lot of patience. I don't have time. I don't like take the time to learn the combos ever.
Oh,
So
really? See, I
just,
usually
like,
do, but
Like I'll take the time to manage my crops all day long, but don't ask me to learn combos. Oh God! What am I doing? Okay, kind of got that. What just happened?
What?
What? That was cool. Come
Kinda,
on,
looks
block
like
it,
it,
block
like, Ups the
it.
contrast of the background. It's very pretty.
Come on, give me a chance here.
This is
Nice.
really pretty. Like just
I know.
all the colors and everything. It's a very pretty
And
game.
it's very satisfying to take you down too sometimes.
Oh, I
I'm not
thought you
gonna
were
win this
dead.
one. Ugh. All right, this is the final straw.
Well, we got one each, don't we?
Yeah, so that means this is it. Ha!
That was good time, dude.
Right? I was waiting
Crazy.
for that, but then I totally losing focus. What did I? Oh, I actually did really good.
Oh man!
I don't even know how I did that. I think it was the left trigger. I'm not sure.
It looks like mine's still chopping up anyway, so.
Yes, superpower. What?
Oh damn!
I totally meant to do that. totally didn't mean to do that.
Dude, that's so cool. 257 hits.
That's a lot of damage. Whoa, and I'm so fast. All right.
Oh
this
my
is
god,
nice.
7? Oh boy.
Oh
All right.
no!
things
If
are
you
not
still
great.
take me down after I've like clearly. Oh my god.
Come on!
Oh my god.
I would have been shocked if
I would have been shot. Yeah, that would have been really embarrassing for me if after all that
That
I
looks
didn't
very
win.
cool. It's also just
Oh my god.
on
All
both
right.
counts, playing a fighting game when we have no idea what's happening probably wasn't the best idea.
Yeah.
All right, shall we
Okay.
jump into Splatoon?
Splatoon. One of the cutest little games and
That-
pretty. I mean, that was a good game on the Wii U.
It's very pretty.
That was a great game. That was like a surprise one for me.
Okay. In the menu, finding Splatoon right now. Here we go.
Oh, who's the coolest Pokemon and why? From Everett Barislow.
I mostly only know first gen. I know a little second gen, but I say it's Gyarados because Gyarados can get so many different TMs. So it's like you can have everything that Gyarados is weak to. Gyarados can have like get like
Dropping
thunderbolts
some
and
knowledge right
and
now.
fire, and you just and ice, and you can get water. You could just get so many different types of attacks, which I think
So there you go.
makes it very well rounded. Also special attack and speed. So
And I'm just gonna
Gyarados.
be really
Here's a boss.
boring and just say Pikachu
Very
because
cute
I
Pokemon.
think he's cute. Yeah, it's fast cute. And he says Pika, and I like saying that. I was also a Mewtwo fan because of the show back in the day. He was just so mysterious and cool.
that movie came back to. Oh, look at the TV.
My God, the soundtrack for that movie,
That one song that's like.
just the best, just the best.
But it was recently back in cinemas in San Francisco. Like a couple
oh my
months ago.
God, did you go?
Yeah, it was
I
crazy
missed
cool.
out on that.
It's actually that movie is not as good as I remember it being,
Oh shit.
but it was still fun. Okay.
You make the most of it. Sometimes
Yeah.
bad movies are good to watch. I mean, The Room's famous for a reason.
That movie is so damn good.
So damn
So damn.
bad. It's good. Said everyone everywhere.
I think I
What's
saw two
happening?
diamonds sparkling. I
We're
don't know.
having a
There's,
conversation?
like some kind of news thing happening right now. I have absolutely no idea.
So that's me. I'm Mary, and you're obviously Callie. Callie? How'd you pronounce that?
Callie, I think.
Callie, but with a C.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm used to my Callie. Okay. She's gone now. She went too.
Very cute.
Okay,
Very
spot.
cute. Oh yeah, she did. Yeah.
So sad. Ah, cool. I love my character. Are you just playing on your... Are you playing? Wait, you're playing.
Yes. I've
I
never
thought I
played
was
Splatoon,
playing.
so I'm like, wow, what?
Oh, so...
Is it local multiplayer though?
But we're playing... We want to play multiplayer,
Can we
though.
both play? We can't play split screen.
Aw.
God damn! Well, we black out. Back
That's
out of
okay.
Splatoon then.
You can play for a bit. I'll chill.
All right. Go to the
If you
lobby.
need to take a break while you're sniffling, I'll just take over.
It happens. Regular battle. Yes. Fine. No idea what I mean.
But hey,
Hopefully
about
there are
to do
still people
something.
playing online a lot. I guess it's been a while since this came out, so.
yeah, hopefully our internet doesn't go out.
Oh yeah, that happened yesterday.
That
There are
was so
people
weird.
playing.
It was like
Wow.
out.
Cool.
Like it wouldn't even try loading a page. It
Yeah.
would just be like, nope. You're
Very
cut off.
hard to get anything done. It was pretty crazy.
I don't know what happened. Did we ever find out what happened
No.
to our internet?
No, we just lost it. So everyone was like, "Well, I can't do my job."
I know. So
Like-
everyone just started hanging out. It was fun. If you follow
Right.
Andrew Goldfarb, oh my God, I almost called her Garfield. Because I actually did just watch a Garfield movie on Andrew Garfield.
Wow, I go invisible sometimes, I guess.
Yeah. And so now you look like
Oh.
you're like painted.
Huh.
Purple
Okay.
stuff, so you look invisible.
Well, that's shoot, obviously. I don't know why I did that. Okay. All right.
You got this.
Oh,
Looks like you're
boats.
going after Theorist and what's that name? Andrew, just
Is there
Andrew.
a
Maybe
run?
that's Andrew Goldfarb. Maybe that's like
Oh,
who we're playing
Andrew,
against.
get back to work.
That was like everyone yesterday when I was like, I'm finally back at IGN because I was like gone for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I know nobody noticed. 'Cause, you know, not that important.
Oh, left trigger.
Left trigger.
Oh, it makes me move
slide!
faster,
Oh,
I
that's
see.
awesome.
Okay,
Oh,
thank
no, you slide into the paint.
Oh.
Oh. Take it over.
I did not know that.
Green is not winning this time. So I think you already have like an advantage where you're, yeah, you've already taken them out some. But yeah, everyone was
wanting
like,
to
go to
jump,
work,
but-
go back
Oh, there
to
we
work, Naomi. Stop being off. Like, stop taking time off. I'm like,
Yeah.
I haven't taken this long a vacation in my life.
Yeah, that's
Ever.
crazy. Oh, wow, that's cool.
That's not fair, okay? Where's Alana's paint roller? Anyways, paint rollers are supreme.
How do I get one of those, Mitchell? Okay. Okay, that's right. This thing makes me move faster. Very cool.
It
Kind of
sounds
scary.
really weird.
It doesn't sound great. It's definitely a sex thing. Not fantastic.
What do you mean? It sounds like pink. You guys are crazy. What are you talking about?
This game's so colorful. Kind of makes me think of Sunset Overdrive.
Yes.
Play that?
Oh yeah,
It's a
that's
really good game.
Actually, when I think of Splatoon, I think of Sunset Overdrive
Yeah.
automatically. It's like same
Ooh,
city
I'm lower ink.
setting,
Okay.
like weird colors everywhere.
To get more ink? Aha. See.
Get him!
No, you don't. Is there no, like, first-person aim? I just have to do it third-person? All right, it's very hard to adjust to.
You got this, Lana.
What is this? Is that where I killed a man? Oh, I see. Okay. Somebody was spawning on me.
Thank God Mitchell's here. 'Cause- Did you play Splatoon a lot? Were
This
you like
is-
a huge fan?
I think the control is very sensitive. It's like kind of aiming is ooh
Impossible.
wrecked. He has a sniper rifle? Wow.
Good. What's your favorite Nintendo game? We're gonna ask Mitchell's favorite Nintendo game, and I will reveal it since he doesn't have a mic. Smash Brothers. I like Smash 2. That's a good group game. But I have to say, probably my favorite Nintendo game was either, well, it's like a toss-up between
wanna play?
Ocarina. Yeah, I'll try. It's either Ocarina or 64. Mario 64. 'Cause
Mario 64 is an excellent game.
that was like the one I actually, because I never had a Nintendo console, but the only time I played Mario 64, which I played like a lot of, considering it was not my own console, because it was my friend's console, who lived close by, so I just went to her house, and when she invited me to play with her, all I would do is play on the Play 64, and she was like, "Hey,
You know,
I'm here."
I
Can you
think
play
I
with
may
me?
have used someone when I was very young for their 64 before I got one.
Do I want to battle
That
again?
may have happened.
I said no, but I want to see what else we can do in here. Private battle, regular battle. Yeah,
Ooh, someone
can we
said
do that?
use the gamepad accelerometer to aim, so you can aim.
Oh.
Brebra asked, either one of you going to MegaCon?
No?
I do not know what
What?
MegaCon is.
What
Let's
is
have a look.
that?
What is that?
Where's that? When? How?
What conventions are you going to this year?
I am pretty sure I'm going to be the usual Comic-Con E3, and other than that, I still have to figure out my plan of attack. Probably definitely PAX Prime, which is called PAX West now, right?
That's in September.
Yeah, it's always after
MegaCon.
the craziness of summer.
Yeah.
The manhole, this one? Yay. This one? That's a hole? Oh yeah, it says LZ to enter. Wait,
MegaCon
this one.
is, I guess,
what?
a
Gamepad, hello.
convention
There you
in
go.
Florida. Cool.
All right.
There's no date on their Twitter, though. That's not a great idea, you guys. You should,
I really hate how hard it is to find
the date of a convention.
any convention.
Yeah.
Why can't they just
It's May
have
25
it
to
available?
28.
Come on, Google or convention. Get with it. Go down here. I knew to do that.
Trying
Thanks, Brad.
to see
Thanks,
if
Brad.
we have any.
I made up a word like it was like a dude bra bud combo. Did you notice?
Nice. Not like that the pot in Mean Girls, where it's like, I meant to say cool, and then great, and she says gruel.
Yeah.
That movie's the best. All right, I'm gonna look
That's
up
like one of. Oh wait, what did they say to use to control the shooting?
the gamepad accelerometer.
What the heck is that? Oh, like this. Oh yeah. Okay. You turn it off? Yeah, it's not working.
Someone on YouTube, the comment just
Wait,
disappeared
there's gotta be
because
something
the
to-
chat moved. Asked
I'm
if
out
we
of
are
ink!
thinking about playing Resident Evil 7
Wait, how do I
on
jump?
PSVR.
Oh, it's this. What?
Jump is Y.
Oh, wait. No, it's
Or is it X? X.
It's
Sorry,
X.
I said Y because that's where I'm used to the Y button being.
Ah, come on. Left trigger? Okay. And
That
then,
makes
oh,
you-
that's
yeah.
the thing. That's the thing you were teaching.
So on the
Alanah
topic
earlier.
of Resident Evil 7, I've played 4 hours of it. I love it. It looks nothing like what the demos look like at all. It looks a lot more like Resident Evil. There's a lot of like finding weird objects, using them indoors, like weird puzzles. You're not being chased constantly, so there's a lot of like spare time. Resident Evil 7 is so much like Resident Evil 1 and 2, and it's weird because both the trailers and the demos don't make it look like that. Am I going to play it in PSVR? Sure, I'll try parts of it in PSVR. I think playing the entire game in PSVR is insane. I've played loads of horror games in PSVR or in VR because you don't have your own like safety net. You don't have a bubble. It's total invasion of space, so it's like 10 times as terrifying as it normally is.
Sorry, Alanah, I wasn't listening.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm talking to the chat.
Good, thank you.
I assumed as much. It was like you do
bad.
you. You're totally fine.
Felt really bad for a second there.
No, you're doing a good job. Someone's got to get all that green everywhere.
Right? God, and green's my favorite color. It's like, isn't it my
Green's a good
birthday week or what?
When is your birthday?
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's crazy.
I
It sucks that you have to
know.
stay so late.
Stop
today.
not shooting at him. Yeah, I know. It's okay, though. It'll be fine. Plus, we're doing drinks tomorrow. Heads up.
Oh, cool.
I don't know where we're going to go. Probably a secret place because it's the internet and I don't want anyone to know where we're at. That's why I'm not going to say it.
Probably a good idea.
You'll
Personal
find out
safety.
after the stream. Definitely.
Cool.
So, how am I doing, Mitchell, compared to your gameplay? Is it, like, better?
Am I
Yay.
doing better than you?
Yeah, that's
Please
what I
say
want
yes.
to know. Please say yes. Oh, what
So you gotta
happened?
jump into it. Yep.
Loading up on some green paint.
This game is.
So wait, am I still like
crazy
trying to get
pretty.
all this? Oh, okay.
Oh, where
Yeah,
it's
yeah, I
directing
see, I
you to.
see. Yay! Up and here we go. My God, this is so different from the demo I played.
This is crazy cool level.
That was like a
design.
long time. Wait,
Why does it want you there?
I don't know. I gotta get this guy. Oh, this
so
little ghost
distract him
guy.
with a bomb, then attack from behind.
Where's the bomb? Oh, I see. This guy. He was all like,
Bomb is RT, I think.
oh, wait. That thing, right?
Yeah, and then shoot him.
Yeah!
Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! No.
Oh, frick. Okay, so I distract him with the bomb.
Mhm. And then shoot. Yeah. See,
What?
aiming's kind of hard,
Yeah,
right?
it's super
I feel
hard.
like it's
sensitivity.
sensitivity thing.
Wait, gotta get some more ink. Come on. All right, here goes again.
Someone asked about Overwatch being on
Got him, almost.
Switch.
God.
Because Overwatch doesn't have an offline mode, I don't really think that
What,
would
am
be
I
a
off?
focus for Nintendo. I don't think Overwatch will be on Switch. As cool as that would be.
That would
Don't
be.
see it happen.
Yeah, I don't ever see that because that's Blizzard.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, guys.
Jack Duckin said, Alanah, do you think the Switch will have applicable analog sticks?
Come on. Hit him. What?
No? I don't know.
I was totally aiming at him. Really?
Oh,
yeah.
so you gotta be closer?
Oh, so I gotta get closer. No! Did I die?
Oh, R.I.P. One of the bombs got you.
I meant to do that. I just like when he like squishes on the ground. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Come on.
Cute.
Yes! That was easy.
Cheap Boss Attack said,
Whole
hopefully
time.
the Splatoon community grows on Switch. You know, I don't... Yeah. I mean, I imagine
You think it'll
that...
come back like a Splatoon 2?
Again, isn't this game online only, though? It's not? Oh, it's a Nintendo game. Oh, okay. I didn't realize
bummer.
that. All right. Well,
What? You're still shooting at
this
me?
is a single player we're playing right now, so evidently it's not online.
Yeah.
But then yeah, I feel like it totally will.
Freaking come
Playing this
on!
the go seems-
Die already! No! Sometimes.
Well, yeah, it's tough because you can't stay back because.
I also should use this platform as cover.
Also,
I'm
I
not
wonder
doing
if maybe if you press LT when you want to cover,
that. Yeah.
that will work.
Come on!
So that's one of the
Like
guys that you
this?
got to bomb. I would take out the left first.
Oh, you're super right about that.
That seems to be working.
Come
I
on!
think you might be a little
I'm not
bit
too
short.
Too far. I'm too far. I need to get
There we
close
go.
to the edge here.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
You gotta get. Wait! My health! Ah! What's this thing? I don't know. Kind of cool. I shot it.
That is a pickup. You have 71 of those apparently.
Yes.
All right, so this is one of those guys that you got to bomb and then.
Yeah. So I'm gonna prepare my section here so I'm full on ink, and if ever not, I can just do this. And
It's
then
so
boom!
cute.
Here you go. Whoop! I kind of lost my aiming there a little bit.
It is hard to aim. It's totally.
Come on! No! Okay, so this is why I
MMS
was...
Scotty Bus said, "Do you think Pokemon Go will be involved with Switch?" That's hard to say because
Come on.
Pokemon Go is technically Niantic rather than Nintendo, and
No, what?
Niantic are known for making mobile games. So I don't
Come
know.
on,
Does
shoot, shoot,
Switch
shoot.
count as mobile?
What am I doing wrong here?
I think no.
Right. Sorry. Talking over here.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm just trying to answer the chat briefly. All right. Bomb.
One more
Throw,
bomb.
if you throw it
Hold
to the
on.
left.
Yeah. Oh, no.
And then
Didn't-
quick.
Wait. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, nailed it. Good job.
Yay, back to the next
I like this
level.
music. It's very cute.
Yeah.
Joe Pro on YouTube asked, you guys at IGN also fed up with all the rumors? You know, I wish that rumors and leaks didn't happen ever. It
Rumors
is
are fun,
always
though.
frustrating. I mean, it's exciting to speculate, but getting false information and people believing it and having those conversations over and over again does get exhausting, but that's the way
God, you
marketing
have to get
works.
really close to
God,
get any damage.
they sure are ugly looking.
Yeah.
They have, like, octopus heads.
Yep, those are tentacles.
Yike. Everyone's favorite.
Sure. Haven't you ever had squid?
Ugh.
I hate it.
Someone just asked before the chat disappeared, Jack Durkin, do you think Tinder will pick up on the Switch? No.
What?
Definitely not.
Why? Why would you even think that? Do you like Tinder? Are you a fan of Tinder? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Maybe. Maybe he's just really into that. I've actually never used a dating app. I can't imagine
God.
ever doing
Please
that.
don't
Just no
ever.
part of me ever wants
You're
that.
like me, so don't ever do that. Like,
Well,
with someone with a following will pick that
that's
up.
the thing, is like if you get
and
recognized on there,
Forget
that
it.
sounds terrifying.
Forget it.
No part of me wants that, but it's also just, I don't know.
It's like you're not going to see any actors go on that
No.
unless there's a secret app.
Lindsay
that they
Lohan
don't-
did, I think. I think that was the
What?
thing. Yeah.
Well,
pretty sure.
I think, yeah, you might be right, actually.
But it's also, you know,
It does
Lindsay
sound
Lohan. So.
Ha! I'm so
Yikes.
good at this game. But yeah, like,
But at the same time, I just
maybe
yeah, I don't
celebrities
know.
have their own app that we don't know about.
It's true.
Like, how do they end up dating? Do you just, like, end
Meet
up
at
being on a movie?
events.
Yeah.
The same way that, like, anyone
Guess.
dates and just
Working
meet at an
together.
event. Yeah.
Ah! What am I doing? Ha! They're so easy to dodge. Meanwhile, I'm like going right into them. Because you're ruining my space here. It's green, man. Who wants? Actually, green and purple are my favorite colors.
Fur_more23 on Twitch asked, if you could only play one Nintendo game for the rest of your life, which would it be? Oh boy.
Sad to say it's not Splatoon. But I'd probably like I've
Oh.
played Ocarina of Time a heck of a lot, and it's never really gotten old for
Ocarina
me.
is a good answer. Wind
Any
Waker,
Zelda game, pretty much.
Pokemon.
Pokemon's endless. Yeah, you can probably.
Super Mario Maker,
Get
you
a
can
lot
get a lot
out
out
of
of that. That's very hard. I hate you for asking. Don't even make me think about that. How dare you.
Get out of here with your silly question. Why even ask a gamer that? Come on.
Flamboyant Waffle. Nice.
Yeah.
Ask, could you see a future where Sony, I assume you meant Sony, releases another portable to compete with the Switch?
I know, it's the thing.
I don't think that you should ever look at Nintendo and PlayStation and Xbox as competitors. I don't think that Nintendo are trying to do the same thing as the other.
No, I'm drowning in the purple. Sorry, Alanah. What were you
Drowning
saying?
in the purple. It's fine. Talking to the chat. We're having a good time. Hanging out here while you play Splatoon. It's good.
Where's the damn entrance?
It's pointing you towards it. I think
I
you
know,
probably have
that's
to go
what
up
I'm
and around. Oh, there's
Yeah,
probably gonna
see?
be a launch pad up
Oh,
there.
there it is.
Hey,
Found
nice. Okay.
Cool. It's not so bad. I'm getting the hang of it, I think. It's all about the cover and your green space, and you jump out and you're like, bam! Ha! Gotcha. Yay! That was so
man.
easy.
Sickness, I
man.
swear to God.
I know, it's the
It's
worst.
I feel terrible.
God, like, Rand's been out for a millennium.
Mm-hmm.
He's always sick. Everyone's
Yeah,
just
he
always
got sick in
sick.
Vegas as well.
Enough with this. Do you think it's like the temperate weather we have here?
I think
Perhaps?
it's like a really allergenic place to live.
Oh, do you have allergies? I have like,
Brutal allergies.
I'm allergic to some like penicillin and
Oh,
stuff.
really?
Yeah,
I'm
but I'm
allergic
not
to tape.
anything. Huh?
Tape, like medical tape.
Is that what that is?
Any
don't know.
kind
I
of
should
medical
know.
tape, I like get a terrible allergy. But
Oh, you're allergic to tape.
yeah,
Like electrical tape, everything. Duct tape?
specifically medical tape.
Oh,
Something
sorry.
in the adhesive to
Should've
skin.
caught that. Okay. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
It sucks.
Is there a specific ingredient that you can point to, or is it just?
I have no idea.
Damn it!
Ooh, man.
That's bad. Do you want to play?
Full on assault. No, I'm good. Good. I'm talking about
Medical tape.
Tinder and all that good stuff. Nick McDonald said, do you think the Switch will be a critical success and a commercial failure? Maybe.
We've gone over this, people.
I really want the Switch to succeed, but it all depends on their marketing. I think the Wii was really benefited by families wanting it and parents wanting it, and I feel like the way that a tablet works, appeals less to parents. I don't think that my mom would buy the Switch over a Wii or a Wii U.
Oh, yeah, that's a good way to
So,
figure it out.
It's tough. But if we're looking at it more like the 3DS, I think that's still
Oh, key.
3DS in
Look for
general, the
key.
highest selling console. So they definitely do well for handhelds. And depends on that battery life. If it works on planes the way that 3DS or DS does,
Then we're
then
good.
I think it'll sell.
Yep. Supposed to find a key. Maybe in these
key?
boxes here? Haha. You know, that's
sweet.
where we were. That's what I found earlier. Should have
Really
just clicked
nice
for me, but
art direction.
I know.
These are really cute.
ah, they can still get you while you're like all covered.
Can
in
they?
things. It looked like maybe it was just like Lux that he got me.
Really good sound design. This game is well made. Shocking. Nintendo makes a well made game. It's like a really well done.
Yeah, and once you get the hang of it, it's really fun. Actually.
Yeah.
Huh?
I think I really like the music.
Is
It's
it purple this guy, green this guy? What's going on?
good.
I didn't. I missed what it said. No. You've been paying attention.
Oh, Michael D said you guys should find the 2-player battle mode. It's there. Just
Oh,
find it. So
yeah.
there is one.
I know what I'm doing.
Apparently.
Am I supposed to keep doing this? I don't know. This isn't working. I'm just shoot this guy, I guess.
Just enjoying this music. Very good.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
some more
yeah.
people have asked.
I just hit him actually, and that happened.
That's how it works. You just hit the guy and the thing happens.
Just touch the guy, and magic happens. I retract that comment. Ha!
She's right, you know. More people are asking when our Switch
Phrasing.
stream starts. Sorry for people who've been here from the start because we've answered sometimes. But
They're great though.
we are streaming our Switch coverage. Pre-show starting at 7:30 p.m. PT. The live show itself is expected to start.
Try this level.
Did you just put yourself in a blender?
Yeah. 'Cause
That's
that's
sadistic.
fun.
All right.
Now
you're
yellow.
Yeah, the show is expected to start at 8. We will be streaming live
What?
on wherever you're watching here. And then we're going to have a pre-show immediately afterwards with all of our impressions. And that will end, well, probably half an hour after the show ends. We don't know exactly how long it's going to be, expecting it to last an hour, so 8 p.m., 9 p.m. A couple of outlets have kind of disagreed on that, so we don't know exactly how long it is just yet. But we shall see.
Come on.
It's actually interesting because Iwata, who was, I think he was the first one to technically reveal the Switch when it was called the Nintendo NX, has since passed away. Seriously amazing man, and so very smart. And I wonder how much
Oh.
he impacted the vision of the Switch, and how different it will be now that he is not.
I know. I'm trying. Okay, so I've got to jump while.
Can't glide, you can't glide up there? Oh yeah, because it's
Like
a little.
I gotta.
Yeah, jump
Like,
from the platform
oh
behind.
yeah, that makes sense. Try to get back here. Okay.
Someone said watching Naomi improve at this game makes me so proud. That's awesome.
Oh, I messed up. So fun though. It's also so squishy.
So squishy.
Look at how he dives. He like does this like whale dive.
Yeah, it's
So
really,
cool.
really well animated.
What?
This music though, it's so
I
great.
know. Ba 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 or whatever. That was a bad impression. Guys, I
Oni
swear.
said any IGN representatives heading to the Tokyo event itself. I think we have IGN Japan now. I'm pretty sure that IGN Japan is heading to Tokyo, and I think our UK team is going to a UK event. So yeah, we have IGN reps at every event that is happening in the entire world.
Whoa. That
Rad.
was so cool.
So bouncy.
Oh my god.
Very cool game.
Is there a name for this creature thing? This world? Dude.
The thing that you're fighting? The
Like,
Splatoon characters do
Captain
indeed have names.
Kettlefish. But like what kind of like what species am I?
They have names, and I only know that because of the amiibo. I don't remember what it is. I do not remember what it is.
Purple is evil.
Jack Durkin asked.
Ah!
This is a weird personal question, but any of your family or boyfriend into gaming? Pretty much everyone in my life is into gaming, and I think that is by virtue of me getting them into gaming.
Even your parents.
Yes,
That's cool.
my parents are into gaming. They play games with me on a pretty regular basis, and I think part of that is, sometimes people will be like, how do I get my girlfriend to play video games? And my answer to that is play something accepting. Like, don't sit next to her on a couch. Your girlfriend
wait,
doesn't play
press
games.
R. What?
Playing Black Ops and ignoring her,
R
because
to
that
equip
makes
it,
it
then
seem antisocial
fire.
and
Okay.
sucky.
Oh yeah!
If you want to get someone into games, give
Oh,
them
it's like a tornado.
a game
What
like
the heck?
Batman Arkham Asylum they can watch with you. My sister plays games like really casually, but she likes, I think she's playing Heavy Rain right now. Watching me play a
did
lot
I
of
lose
Until Dawn, so yeah. Play involving stuff. God, they're ugly.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone is beautiful.
They're so
Politically correct. It's just
So judgy,
terrible,
Alanah.
dead-looking
Jesus.
faces. Yeah, fat-shaming Wario and face-shaming whatever those are.
Face shaming.
My bad.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I always forget the that I can do this. Whee! Whee! It's so fun. Okay, I need to get that guy though. But those two guys are the worst. Get out of here. Come on. Oh no! You killed me. Oh wait, I should probably.
People still talking about how much the Switch will be. We don't know. I'm guessing it's going to be announced for $249. Don't know. We will find out tonight.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you're so lucky though to have everybody. Like my sister plays games, but my younger brother and my parents don't play. And I tried to get my grandma into it. That was
I
failed
mean,
attempt, but
yeah, I really
it's
think
so
it
cool
is
that she was
in part.
interested.
And my family is also awesome, but it depends how you approach it. Like,
Yeah.
I really, if I'm playing games with my family,
no.
I would play games in the living room over playing them in my bedroom when I lived at home, so that my family could watch and like get involved like a TV show. So, like, I put effort into that.
Come on.
Works
Get
out.
this guy. Yeah. I mean, I feel like if I put time into it, my dad would totally be into this.
Yeah. It's just like I think a lot of people treat it antisocially and then get confused why people think they're antisocial playing games. It's like, you gotta get people involved. Like, it's not hard to do. Games are, I think, no matter what, visually interesting. So
Yes.
I don't think that it's hard to, unless there are like families that are very, very against it, which I know is a thing that I'm fortunate enough to not experience. But
They were at first, my family.
oh, really?
Then
Super
I
against
proved them
them?
wrong.
Yeah.
I was like, look how good this is for me.
I had an argument with my grandma once, like probably the only time I've ever fought back on something with her because I felt bad about not respecting my elders.
Oh, really?
Where she said she thinks video games cause violence, and I was like,
kind of did that back.
I'm not violent. What? She was like, they have to. I was like, have you ever seen me do anything violent? I was like, no, but surely they have to. I'm like, not you. I'm like, then who? Who are you referring to that is violent because of video games? Please show me.
Give me examples.
Not a thing.
Look at this guy. Who is this?
Ooh, I like a cool, he's like,
He's like a weird. Oh God, my aiming. Please
very
stop.
cool dance.
Please stop.
That's how I look at the club.
What's this thing? Oh yeah, I used one of those earlier. It's a special gun, right? Yeah. Here it comes.
Ooh, you got like a
Woo!
rocket launcher?
Yeah. Like
pretty sweet.
something like that.
Nice.
Oh wow, I'm like kind of wasting it right now, but it's super awesome. Come on. That did not work. I tried like a slow attempt. I'm gonna die. Oh God. Oh God. Come on. Here it goes. Slime. I just need to figure out how to get.
Somebody
go.
asked, this is really funny.
Okay.
Ronald OGM_6 said, hey, Naomi and Alanah, are you guys into gaming or just for fun? What does that mean?
Why?
Literally, what does that
Do you know
question
where
mean?
you are right now? Hello.
How isn't being into gaming for fun still being into gaming?
Yeah, that does
What?
not make sense. Yeah, that
I
was
don't
a
even
weird.
understand.
That's a weird question.
It's crazy.
Also, we're on IGN, so what's your guess?
Well,
Take a guess.
yeah.
Take a random
had a-
guess. Yeah.
Oh, we have 10 minutes? 20 minutes?
No, I didn't mean to go back in
23 minutes left of the stream.
Can I
send us any
reverse
questions that you
what I
have
just
here?
did?
Oh, what'd you do?
I went back into the same level.
Oh, no.
Reset, pause, maybe? No. Let's try start, select. No. Return to Valley. That's what I wanted to do.
Sweet.
Cool. I figured it out all by myself.
Proud of you.
I'm an adult.
Guy DYN on Twitter asked, what is the first Nintendo console you owned? Any memorable stories? I think mine was Game Boy. The original Game Boy.
The first console?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Nintendo console.
You had a handheld as your first console?
I think
You're
so.
Lucky.
Yeah.
I had a PlayStation.
Might have been Nintendo 60.
That was my first one. My parents were like kind of anti-gaming for a while.
Yeah. Remember that.
It's tough times.
Well, it's not going to exist for much longer, I don't think. You know.
No. Well,
I
because
was
now
selling
it's
into
the
the
generation
industry.
of all kids who grew up playing games.
Exactly.
So they're just gonna
They're
like
fine. Everything's
pass it
gonna
on
be
to their
fine.
kids. Yeah. It's basically like what TV will become like the old thing, and now it'll be like everyone plays games.
Yeah.
No one just watches TV as much as they play games. That's what my assumption would be.
Yeah, I don't watch
My
TV at all
crazy
because I
guess,
play games instead.
prediction.
Every single time.
Yeah. What? I don't know where I'm going, but this is fun. Yay. Wait, this is where we started? This is where it just was?
Not sure.
Squid Squash Smash, the Mighty Octopus Stomp. Let's do it.
Ugh.
We're squid-like creatures. It is Splatoon. Yay, we're back to green. Woo. What'd you say? Oh, that's
Ooh,
what this
cool.
is.
That's exciting. You ready?
Nope.
At least you're honest.
Yeah. Oh, man. Just trying to secure myself like a good space there. That's the boss? Okay, never
There we
mind.
go.
Spoke too soon. It's like he looks like a wimp.
Oh,
There you go.
how did that happen?
He...
That tentacle just possessed a cube?
I mean, we're
All
using
right.
paint to fight
Oh,
off
man,
creatures.
he's doing a good
so...
job.
Whoa, okay.
This is
Time
cool.
to green up the space here. What? Oh, I guess I was supposed to get him
Oh, his
back
little
here.
legs. This game is
So
just
weird.
so well designed.
So creative. Okay, that
So that doesn't work.
Nope. Definitely back here, I feel like.
Hmm.
Nope.
I don't think that's doing anything.
Maybe I have to go
I think
up
you
on
maybe
top
have
of
to go for the
him.
tentacle. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Come on.
I hope I
what?
never say go for the tentacle again in my life. Regret.
Stay away. Ah.
Oh man, that's a scary looking face. I keep expecting it to make that Mario sound, like that "Arr!" when those like wumpy
Come on.
things.
Yes. Okay, this is where I need
Hey,
to shoot.
perfect. Ow.
Yes. Is that it? Easy boss battle.
I feel like there's gonna be more, surely.
Definitely.
3 stages. It's Nintendo.
There's 4. 3? Yeah, 3, right.
All right.
1, 2, 3 on the
Yep.
back. Bottom side. Where's life bar? Oh no, my green goes away? What is this? What? I didn't know paint had a life expectancy. Oh man, I can't talk today.
A couple of people talking about saying
Oh
they.
no, now
that's-
there's limited space.
That's cool. I like how that
Okay.
evolved. Saying they like to see a new Metroid on
Because we need
Switch.
we need a refresh. I
New
think.
Metroid would be cool.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm sorry, wasting time here.
Yes. Okay.
Wasting
so
time.
you gotta get that green.
Yeah, and then go all the way
yep,
up.
Yep.
Okay. I'm back down now. Stop this! No, get away!
It's really scary looking.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh, that's the other side. Oh, that you did that really quickly. Though. I
Okay.
think you can go.
No, not enough. Not enough. Oh! Okay,
Damn.
let's try that again.
Close.
But hey, does the green paint stay? Not really, huh? Doesn't even
I
work.
think it does stay. Yeah.
Okay, it does.
Yeah.
So stay on this side.
And then jump
Yay!
over there.
He's
Go,
like,
go,
hurry
go,
up,
go,
hurry
go.
up.
Perfect.
Come on! No!
No!
Oh, what?
How did that even happen?
I don't know. I guess there wasn't
Ah.
enough paint on top. Let's try to fix that. Nope, can't do it now. Okay. Oh my god. Very little green paint. Path to green paint, come on! Ah! Up, up, up! Okay, there's really, once he starts doing his shaky, vibrating thing, I can't do it.
V8 Jedi on Twitch asks, which celebrity would you most like to throw paint over?
Oh, come on.
Sarah
darn it.
Silverman.
Oh,
I really hate Sarah Silverman.
you don't like Sarah Silverman?
I really, really hate her. Yeah.
Aw. Well, I guess we don't have to agree on everything. Oh my god, yes! Finally! Jesus.
There's a lot of people asking questions that are specific to two of the podcasts that I'm on, which are Beyond and Unlocked here at IGN, our PlayStation
more.
and Xbox podcast. Not going to answer those because they won't make sense to anyone
What?
else, but know that I love you.
Okay,
Oh no!
let's try this. So far, it's been okay. I've been surviving.
So every time that you hit a new checkpoint, it clears
changes.
the stage.
Yeah. Ah!
Have you taken any damage this whole time?
I don't know. Pretty
Ooh,
decent.
that's fancy.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough. Get back down here. Come on. Stop taunting me. Ah! No. Okay, this is definitely. Oh shit! I
Go,
mean,
go, 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 go!
I said the swear word. Damn.
It's fine. It's a boss fight. We allow it just for that one exception. You're allowed to swear
do?
when it's a boss. No,
That's news to me.
Absolutely not true.
Don't worry, you said it. It's forever
It's
now.
fine. Steve's not watching.
Come on. Oh, come on.
Go, 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 go!
Yes, I almost got
No,
that.
he just
What?
flipped last second.
Ah,
You had the
you
right
have to get
idea.
it the first time. You have to get it like the first
Immediately.
time. Or else.
So he's gonna,
Okay.
and then,
Other side? No.
Damn.
Wrong side.
Next time. well, at least you have both
Both
options
sides
now.
now. Yeah. Let's hope that that's.
Bargav on YouTube asked, have you played Splatoon before? No, neither of us have played Splatoon before, right?
I played the demo. That's I died. Shucks. Does that mean I have to start back?
No, you had a checkpoint. Yeah, you're all good.
Thank you. Oh, you did say that earlier.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
You are
Thank
all
you.
good.
Oh man. Ah, that was it. That was my chance. God, it's like so little time.
We have 15 minutes left of the stream.
I'm gonna beat this boss.
Any
before
questions you guys have left over that we haven't gotten to here because the YouTube chat is moving kind of quickly. You can find us both on Twitter. Naomi's at Naomi Kyle. I am at Alanah PS. No, I'm not. I'm at Charalanazard. Sick, shut up. But if you search my name, it's much easier. Or, alternatively, just use the hashtag IGN Plays Live.
Yes,
and,
I was there.
We'll jump in there
No.
after the stream ends.
Okay, wait till he lands. Get some paint on there.
Go.
No, it's not gonna work. Come on.
Oh, wow. He really just
Broke me in
dismembered you.
half. Yep.
Absolutely.
That was bad.
Yikes. Jack Garati said, I don't know if you've ever played the Ace Attorney series, but do you think that Nintendo might bring the series to the Switch? Objection! I
I
hope
won't
so.
have time for this one. Sorry.
I love Phoenix Wright, and I know they have mobile games which work really, really well, so I absolutely would think that they would bring that franchise to the Switch.
Oh man, wrong side.
I actually
again.
played, there was a crossover between Ace Attorney and Professor Layton. That was really fun. You played Ace Attorney?
No, I haven't.
Very good games. Very hot. But
Darn it.
both challenging and funny.
This is it. Come on.
Go, go,
Get
go,
me
go,
up
go,
there.
go, go.
Get me up there faster. No.
No.
I started shooting too soon.
Ah.
It's okay, we got this. I got a good green platform here. Come on, where's my health bar though? How do I get more health? Is it over? Is that it? Is it? Is this where I die? Huh?
Okay, go, go, go.
Come on, get up there!
Damn it.
No.
You just sounded like
Really
Ellie
hard.
from The Last of Us, the way you said that.
Yeah. Get up there! Oh man, and I fell down here. That was great. Wanted to do that. It's okay. Ah, come on. It couldn't have been on the other side. We got this. We got this. This is taking a lot longer than I thought, but
I think you
tough
need
one.
to jump on the first square even when three aren't lined up, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
And then
actually a
it'll
good
move over.
idea.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Go, go, go. Yes. Come on,
This
come
is
on,
it.
come on, come on. Yes! Success!
Your tip was what saved us.
Mhm.
We did it. Okay.
Weird spinny
Splatoon
legs.
for the win. Bye-bye, box thingy.
Weird box tentacle.
Yeah.
Needed phrasing. Ah. Ooh,
Yay,
pretty.
so much green. This is where I thrive, guys.
All up in that green. Is that like a little...
That was cute.
The Mighty Octo?
That was-
Is that
that's
the name
what
of
it
the
was?
boss? The Mighty Octo something?
Octagon. Get it? No.
Octostomp. There we go.
Ah, why did I do that? It's okay, I'll get back out, don't worry. I just like jumping into things. I'm gonna shut up.
You got this. I believe in you.
Yeah. Wait, how do we get out again? Yeah, you're right, select.
Yeah.
No.
Start.
plus. There you go.
Yep.
Using my brain,
All
people.
good.
Oh my gosh, we don't have a lot of time left.
No, we have.
So what do we
13
do? What do we
minutes.
do? Do you want to play some? Do you want to try a different game? Bayonetta? How about you show us your skills at Bayonetta?
I feel like it would be a terrible idea to start playing with 13
yeah,
minutes.
it's too time-consuming, huh?
Not a great idea.
Yeah, okay. I'll just keep Splatooning.
Yeah, and I'm down to keep talking to people in the chat about cool Switch predictions, for sure.
Yes, definitely. That does nothing. Where am I even
What
going?
what franchises do you want to see on the Switch, Naomi?
I'm like just thinking Zelda all the time,
Yeah,
but
I feel like that, you know, every year at the start of the year, I'm like, of the things that have been announced, what is my game of the year going to be? Or the thing that I like can guess. I'm almost always wrong, because last year it was Dishonored 2, and I did not guess that would be my game of the year.
yeah, interesting.
But right now, I'm
But
like,
that was also
obviously
mine.
Zelda. Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's such a good game.
Yeah.
That, The Witness.
See, we
and-
agree on that. Yeah, we do agree on a lot, though.
Just not
But-
Sarah Silverman.
Just not Sarah Silverman. So
throw
random.
paint
Like
on
so,
her.
I don't. I'm
I know
like,
it is random. That's why I like to not explain it. So it's just like, it's just a thing.
just like
I
a thing.
really don't like Sarah Silverman.
yeah, it's so interesting. It's like, okay.
Who's your
Like I'm
least,
trying to think too.
least
I
favorite
hate-
celebrity?
Who's my favorite celebrity?
Least favorite.
Oh, see, that's like something I've never thought about. Cause I don't know.
Keep it positive.
Yeah, I try to keep positive, but I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I'll get back to you on that. Maybe on Twitter or something. What? Like, where am I? Oh, there you go. Let's try this. Yeah,
Blender
give me
thing
some
really
time to
bothers
think
me a
about
bit.
that. There's a lot of celebrities, you know.
There are quite a few of them. For a
Lot
favorite
of
celebrity, like I kind of want to say Kojima. I don't know if he counts as a celebrity.
Yes, he does.
Kojima.
Yes,
I love that dude.
he's in the news. That's a celebrity.
Is he
That
in the news?
quantifies.
Well, I guess he would be now with because of.
yeah,
Jared
he's always
Altuve
like
and-
he was the news of last year.
Well, but that was for us. I feel like it's different for like.
But it's our
mainstream
celebrity,
news, right? That's true.
You know,
yeah,
like-
that's true.
Like every.
You had to pick the rules.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's if you think about it, it's either the game industry or like a celebrity in the food industry or whatever. You know, someone who's talked about in
Yeah.
the news. I consider.
And he's almost in
be
Hollywood
worldly.
now because he's working with like people like
what am I doing?
Mads Mikkelsen
Oh,
and
I'm
all that
dying.
stuff.
Too much talk, not enough focus.
It happens. People sometimes like crap talk us for being bad at playing. And I'm like, yeah, well, when you're on a stream, you're talking, paying attention to a chat as well.
Here you go.
Here we go.
I know. No, I don't know how to do this part.
Jump on it right as it explodes.
Oh, just get out of it. Well, that's new because this whole time I've been doing the opposite of that. So I have a good reason.
That's a good
I did
question.
it again. Except I
Uh,
survived.
Jeremiah asked, "What's your most played bad game of 2016?"
Oh man.
I don't know. I didn't play many
Bad
bad
game.
games in 2016.
Mm,
Depends what you define bad as.
yeah, because it's hard to find.
So I think it's because
Pops, you just press
Yep,
B,
yep,
X, B. Ah, see, I already did it. Right. That's it.
Oh.
Maybe I could do it that way. Maybe there's a way to do
jump on it right as it's going up and then jump
it.
over.
Come on. So lame. It doesn't give me enough like leverage. Let's try that again. See? Do I have to be on top of it maybe?
There you go.
Meant to do that.
Costas on YouTube asked, "Is the Switch a replacement for the 3DS, or do you think they can coexist?" I think they can coexist. I think it
Yeah, me
probably
too.
is in part a replacement, but the 3DS is so successful that I don't think that they will abandon it or stop supporting new titles. So
Ambush.
I would say kind of a mix between the two.
Oh my god, these guys. Stop. Gotcha. Yeah, the 3DS, I mean, I don't see it going anywhere, but
The guy whose question I
I
just
do find
answered said,
the
"I
fact-
love being ignored."
yeah.
Just answered your question.
Seriously. Shut your mouth. I think like the fact that because the Switch is going to use cartridges, right? Or like those little mini cartridges, right?
Yes,
So that means
they're really small too.
it might, yeah, it's kind of like the 3DS ones, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it'll. I don't imagine it'll be the same. Because Nintendo, for all the stuff they do well, I kind of hate that they
Oh, I forgot.
release a DS and then a 3DS and then a new 3DS that all have exclusive games
Yeah.
for an effectively similar platform.
So you think they'll keep it
kinda
alive?
irks me. Well, I think they'll have exclusive content on the Switch so that
Yeah.
pretty quickly, so that people have to buy it. Stuff that's not on 3DS.
That's how they get us.
Well, yeah, they don't make money somehow, so.
Yeah. Which I'm
Aw.
fine with that. Oh, there you go. That was a new one. That was like our boss battle.
Yeah, just a mini version.
Okay, let's do this. I can do this.
And jump!
Ah!
No, it's because you went squid mode again, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is this so hard?
Jump,
Come on,
jump, jump!
I'm pressing X. This is not working. This is failed. There's got to be a better way to do this. Come on. Jump!
Jump!
Yes. Okay, so it is. I
Sweet.
do have to be in squish mode.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it looks like it helps to do. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of why I think I was. Yeah. That's why.
Mitchell,
Okay. Yeah.
you lie!
But then I died. So joke's on me. Come on. These are kind of cute. The boxes.
They are cute. Yeah.
I don't want to kill them.
It's like even the evil stuff is very cute.
I know.
The ugly stuff is still cute.
It's like free diving. Up. What is happening?
General
Weird.
Pac-Man 1 on YouTube said, I don't think the Switch, or don't see how the Switch can replace 3DS. The 3DS, at least, the original one can actually fit in your pocket and has decent mobility. That is true. The fact that it is so portable means
Oh, yeah.
it's more comfortable to travel with.
Did
than
it.
Switch might
Woo!
be.
Took out those guys. That's awesome. That was cool.
I like these things. Very cool.
I want to understand
What's the lore of
science
this game?
behind literally what
Yeah.
I was thinking. Synergy.
Like how and why?
Yeah, I don't get like how does the
Why
how
are you
am I,
fighting all these people? Like,
how am
is
I
there
physical being and then I can squish
I'm gonna look it
myself
up.
into a tiny tube?
Splatoon
Whoa!
lore.
That was not expected. What happened? There's like so many bad guys on that side. Let me prepare my platform here so
Splatoon.
I can survive.
Splatoon.
Come back. Don't just die, everybody. Okay, maybe I should use my bombs here. Do those work? Yes, that was helpful. Come on, die.
Oh, you are
It's
called
a
an
horde.
inkling.
Huh?
An inkling. That's the name of what you are.
Oh, I'm made of ink.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, I guess I just need to climb up these things.
Story. The Octarians are the historic nemesis of the Inklings, built an underground facility accessible from the Octo Valley via a number of kettle-shaped teleporters.
Oh.
After the disappearance of Zapfish from the Inklings' world, the protagonist, wearing the hero suit and wielding the hero shot, must infiltrate these bases and rescue all the Zapfish. So you are trying to rescue Zapfish, I suppose?
Aw. That's like an environmental reason.
Yeah, that's nice.
No, what?
The Zapfish
Why?
and Great Zapfish will return
Oh, I
to...
still survive though. What happened? Is it just a net so I go through it?
Yeah, maybe. That's cool.
Yeah.
The Ontarians will be stopped from activating the great Octo weapons, invading the Inklings' world, and claiming their land.
Aw, that's so
Sounds like it's
helpful.
about invasion and genocide.
Yeah, exactly.
Woohoo!
Very
As all
socially
good,
relevant.
colorful video games are.
So now I can walk on the platform though. That's weird.
I think you probably only can't when you are in the ink mode.
Ah, that makes sense.
There you go.
Explained. Inkling lore explained. Inkling, yes? Yes.
Yes, Inklings.
Ah, no! Wait, I survived! But I probably like went down a few levels here. Try this again. And there you go.
Killer Watcher 1 asks, will Switch have Monster Hunter 4? I think it probably will have Monster Hunter. Yeah, I feel like that's a title that you want to have on a new console.
Yeah.
For sure. Also something that's really good to play on the go. Xenoblade would be cool too.
Ninja Freak's like, Magikarp is life. That's
Magikarp
somehow
is
relevant.
life because Magikarp turns into Gyarados.
Yes! That's
That's
a good...
my boy.
Yeah, I was happy when I got him in Pokemon Go.
Yeah, he's the best.
And especially around the bay, there's all sorts of Magikarps because we're near the water.
That is true. We have loads and loads of Magikarps. People here get Gyarados pretty easily in Pokemon Go.
I don't know why I'm here, but let's get up and do something else. So, we're about to end the stream, but
We have 4 minutes left.
do I have time to go in another level? I mean,
4
probably
minutes.
not
We
finish
can wrap it
one.
up.
We're
pretty
gonna
soon,
wrap it
but-
up real soon, but
To repeat again.
yes,
our
because
Switch
it's happening
coverage.
today. We're excited.
We are super excited. Is going to be starting tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific
That's
time
correct.
on all of the places where you are currently watching the stream. And we'll have a pre-show and then jump into the Nintendo conference, which we will also be hosting live at 7:30. And then we've got a post-show afterwards where we'll talk about impressions. That is me, Brian Altano, Sam Claiborne,
Damon?
and Damon is not on it. Who's
Oh,
this one? Oh, Per Schneider.
of course.
And then afterwards,
Gurus.
yes, our Nintendo.
Wait, did I just enter the same boss battle we were just at?
Again. You really like this one, huh?
Anyways.
Yeah, we'll have someone on our post-show call in live from the event in New York, so he will be giving us some impressions from what it's like there.
That's gonna be cool.
It's all really exciting
Man, we're
stuff.
so cool.
I'm very excited.
Man, IGN, we're so cool.
We're pretty cool.
We're so cool.
As sourced by IGN themselves. Not at all biased. Everything is fine.
I know which level to go in.
But yeah, you can also
Gonna
find the
have
both of us on Twitter. Naomi is at Naomi Kyle. I am at Charalanazad. And keep using the hashtag if we missed your question, because some of the stuff is moving. Paying attention to two things.
Yeah, we even look at the hashtag, like,
Yeah,
definitely
I'll
next week I'll probably look at some old hashtags if you guys used it this time.
And I'll take a look at it when I get off for anything that I may have missed. If you want to ask follow-up questions or anything like that, that's cool.
Good idea.
I'm gonna be speculating and live tweeting all night about cool Nintendo games and Switch specs and
this
price and all that stuff.
Is totally
The skate park.
it's skate park. Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Can you do cool jumps?
So I'm gonna try to. Yeah, that's what I want to try to do.
Ooh, no way!
That was so cute. I don't know if I could actually do like a kick flipper because I don't have a board, but
Feel like you probably couldn't, but
let me try to.
this is
work me
cool.
around. Yeah, this is kind of cute.
10 out of 10 game of the year every year. Can get in a skate park. Sold. Very, very, very cool.
As a snowboarder, this is cool. I don't
Yeah.
skateboard. That's
I
my-
don't either, but I snowboard too. I can't. I'm too scared when I'm
We should do Tahoe
skateboarding.
trip.
I want to go so bad.
Yeah,
Well, it's
you
still snowing.
haven't tried it yet.
No,
you said.
I've
So
been to
I went
Yosemite.
once.
No,
and it was-
no, I've been to Tahoe.
Oh, but you haven't been
Not
snowboarding.
when it was snowboarding. Yeah,
Got it.
no snow.
Oh my God, have you gone in the lake? Have you gone swimming in it?
It was
Freezing.
in between being
Oh,
it was way too cold. Yeah, but no snow left, so it was like I
October
wanted
is
to
actually
travel.
the good time to go. 'cause
Yeah. How
then
hot
it's
does it get
so
in Tahoe?
How long?
How hot?
Hot? I think October is the only month that it gets really hot.
Same as San Francisco.
Yeah. Oh, we're wrapping up.
Guess we should wrap up. It's 2:59. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed playing some Nintendo
Yes.
games with us and kind of some of our first experiences here.
Yeah,
Played a lot of new stuff. It's cool.
very new experiences and a lot of fun. Of course, Alanah fun. Oh my God, just made it fun.
Amazing.
Thanks for tuning in. We will be back next week with another Naomi Plays Live. I'll let you guys know on Twitter when that happens. Thanks for tuning in and keep it locked to IGN, especially tonight and tomorrow, because Nintendo Switch, guys. See you guys
Crazy
soon.
excited.
And so long.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the first Naomi Plays Live in 2017, and I'm here with Alanah.
Hi.
Alanah, fun fact, it's been 355 days.